Home right side of the infield is
All right. Okay, what's going on, YouTube? This is Joe's McFly, hitting you up with another reaction video to yet another Yankee game. It's game number 76 of 162. It's the Yankees against the Phillies, and the Yankees have not visited Philadelphia for God knows how long. It's the World Series, I believe. It's been a long time, so I'm over here trying to buy tickets to go to the game. Giancarlo coming up.
He's 1 for 12 Sanchez against Velasquez in his career.
Let me get this going here.
I thought you brought up a great point with regard to Stanton.
What's up, y'all?
That his base is really not that far off of what he had last year. All the talk about Stanton, it's really been about home and road splits for him. He's been so great on the road and so great.
Yeah, what's good, y'all? Let's go, Giancarlo. Ooh. I'm trying to buy these
really, it's not far at all.
tickets to tomorrow's game.
271, this year 262. Last year 20 home runs at this point, 19 now.
But I can go, so sorry.
This year, so
you guys gotta give me a second.
He really took off after July 1st of last year.
You know, he and Aaron Judge have almost had opposites. They've almost ham and egged it. Aaron Judge killing it at home at Yankee Stadium and Stanton on the road.
Come on, Giancarlo.
Stanton had 38 of his 59 home runs after July 1st last year, which really is incredible. Close call.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And, you know, Joe West has been around a long time, Michael. I threw, that's how long, to Joe West. And he's always been a little bit more of a hitter's umpire. You got to throw the ball on the plate.
Woo!
See what he's done on the road, 312. At home, 215. That's almost the exact opposite of what Judge is doing. Judge really is struggling on the road.
It really is about syncing up your weapons. You mentioned it too, Michael, as well. The Yankees with a really good record, but generally feeling that there's more in there to be had once they start clicking on all cylinders.
1-2.
Ah.
Check swing.
Okay. All right. All right. We'll take that, I guess.
So 2-2 count. Gregorius leads off first.
All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. What's up, Cat? How you guys doing? Ooh.
Not oohing and eyeing, but that was clearly off the plate.
And Duhar on deck. Back up Stanton here. Stanton with a very Judge-like at-bat up to this point, spitting on pitches out of the zone.
Runner goes.
Ooh, good shit!
So 2 quick outs followed by 2 walks. That brings up Managerial.
Really good sign for Giancarlo Stanton there. He was struggling. Those were pitches he would be swinging at, chasing out of the zone. Boy,
that's a fact.
Pass the baton.
The flags are whipping straight in toward home plate as we we look out towards center field, the American flag pointing at both of us, David.
Fairly breezy, too. Ball was carrying to right field during batting practice. But it looks like it's knocking it down to central and left a bit.
Oof.
Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. And Duhon, 36 extra base hits. That leads all Major League rookies. Runners in scoring position. Yankee offense has been struggling of late. Last 4 games, 4 for 32, a 125 average. Tap. First base line. Picked up by Velasquez. Underhands to Santana, and that will do it.
Well,
Continue. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Yankees nothing. The Phillies pull it back.
The Red Sox return to the Bronx once again for another series with the New York Yankees. The most storied rivalry in sports is back at the stadium as the Yankees take on the Red Sox, June 29th through July 1st. Don't miss a minute of the action. Tickets are on sale now.
oh, that inning kind of sucked.
To err is human.
Yep. Wasted opportunity.
Is the Lexus RX. With pedestrian detection, auto braking, and lane departure alert, step. Experience another step closer to a safer world.
Lease the 2018 RX 350 all-wheel drive for $439 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Oh my god, this thing is retarded.
The Yankees don't score. And the Phillies starting on a bunch of them. Cesar Hernandez leads off. Second baseman Reese Hoskins. Overplayed left field. Odubel Herrera in center field will hit third. Cleaning up first baseman Carlos Santana. Nick Williams in short. Michael Franco is at third base with batting 7. Batting 8 to catcher Jorge Alfaro. So there's Velasquez up and down. He's going to pitch it. Here's the kid.
Jonathan Loaizaga going to toe that slab here in the city of Brotherton.
Let's go, Johnny Low.
Some love in the strike zone.
Johnny Low.
Starts. First one, good one. Second one, not so good. But the stuff is there and looking to get back on track and a smooth operator. I mean, his delivery really is smooth. Throughout the organization, all the pitching coaches talked about his mechanics being so solid. Kevin Cash, the Rays manager, thought he looked like Mariano Rivera. That's really high praise, not so much on...
If I don't stop hearing this freaking comparison to Mariano Rivera, it'll be too soon.
Throw more in A-ball than you have in the big leagues. This is really getting thrown into the deep end. And no other choice for the Yankees. They like his style. He's going to get a chance. And sink or swim.
Hernandez will start it off.
Let's go, Johnny.
Loaizaga deals. Hernandez shows bunt, takes outside, and 1-0. The Phillies almost swept the Nationals, but they blew the lead yesterday. They took 2 out of 3 from Washington. Hernandez was 4 for 12 in that series. Pitch upstairs.
I don't know what's going on here.
330 down the right field line here at Citizens Bank. 329 down the left field line. Some funky twists and turns in the outfield. 401 to dead center, but then it goes out to 409 to the left of dead center. 374 in the gap in left field, so you can hit the ball out here. 2-2.
One of the things I like about sabermetrics, Michael, park adjusted numbers. You can factor that into, you know, what is real and what is not.
Fouled away on the left side. Just in the seats.
No, keep it down, bro. What's wrong with you, man?
It's hard to evaluate pitching when you're in that kind of environment.
Three and two on Hernandez. Now the Phillies are 25th in batting average, but they're 9th in on-base percentage. So they'll walk, and they'll also strike out a lot.
Now the Yankees don't face the Cubs this year. They faced them last year.
25.4% on their at-bats. That's the third highest in Major League Baseball. San Diego's first, 25.6. White Sox, 25.5. Now the Yankees strike out a lot at 23.4%, but there are 8 teams that strike out more. And David, we've seen the way the game has turned. People don't really care that much about strikeouts.
Well, yeah, it's a good point. There's a lot of baseball pundits out there squawking about the style of the game nowadays. And the rate of strikeouts, more strikeouts than hits on base this year.
Oof. Come
A
on.
lot of the writers and analysts, they don't like it, but I don't think that the guys in the front office care that much.
And I think it's overblown to some degree.
I don't know why they sent down Frazier. Actually, it's a 3-man bench. A 3-man bench because there's no DH. It's 3-man.
One of the blogs.
3-2.
Nice.
Take a look at the Yankees defense presented by Geico, Stanton, Gardner, and Judge, left and right in the outfield. Infield and Duhar, Gregorius, Torres, and Bird. That's third and first. Romines behind the plate. Isaac is on the mound.
SB Nation is the blog, or really the website. It's not a blog that Grant Frisbee writes for. He really did an analysis, and he said, you know what? All the extra strikeouts really amount to about 2 extra per side in a 3-hour game. So you're really talking about 4 extra strikeouts in the whole game, instead of maybe couple weak fly balls to left or a couple weak ground balls to second base.
There's Rhys Hoskins.
My opinion is it's been overblown a little bit. And the reason for the strikeouts is because look at this kid throwing 97 miles an hour. Just up from the minor leagues. Look at the bullpens now. And all the power arms in the bullpen. Pitchers are so good at striking hitters out nowadays.
Oh.
I like strikeouts. I like seeing nasty pitches, backdoor sliders, and front door sinkers. There's more ways to strike out hitters than ever before. Pitchers are more creative than ever before, more powerful. Even with that being said, it's about 2 extra strikeouts per team over the course of the game. On average.
Let's not do this today.
I know I'm an old pitcher. I'm biased a little bit. I like strikeouts.
Oh, Coney.
Strike to Hoskins.
Excuse me, Michael. I don't really miss weak ground balls to short. Bloopers to left field. That's enough. I'll get off my rant. I was getting ready to go on a rant there for a minute.
You know, I was giving you room.
Nice. Out.
Up on the right side, Bird back. Now in foul territory, toward the stands. He makes the play.
Whoa.
For the second out. And that's going to bring up Herrera, and it also brings up the Jeep hitter scouting report. Odubel Herrera.
Boy, what an interesting, exciting kid to watch. I mean, the funky style.
That's
Check
my
out the
fucking
leg kick.
password,
It's like
man.
I used to hit back in Conway Park or Congo Stick Park playing wiffle ball in my backyard. I mean, just stand open, high leg kick, he adjusts as he goes. Just a really funky style, fun to watch. Gone streaking lately. He had actually a 45 on base game streak where he got on base in 45 straight games. And give that scout a raise.
Finally, what the
It was
hell?
a Rule 5 draft choice. You talk about stealing a player. He was in the Texas Rangers organization, and the Rule 5 draft is for minor leaguers left unprotected. It cost you about $50,000. Whoever the scout was that found this kid, give that guy a raise.
Word.
He's turned into quite a player. But
Very nice curve.
he's also got a 5-game home run streak and a 40-plus game on base streak.
Audible.
Bonds, Tony, Edmonds, and Herrera are that list.
Nice.
You can tell that his helmet doesn't quite fit. Now, one thing that you said about he's fun to watch, he has a high leg kick in the first 2 strikes. Now with 2 strikes, it's going to be a lot less drastic as he tries to make contact. Wide open stance. Swing and miss.
It did nothing for him.
For Loizaga. 2 strikeouts and he retires.
Did nothing for him. Strike.
1, 2, 3. We're going to the second. They're in Philadelphia. Nothing. Yankees in the Phillies.
Some is swell. All is amazing. During Blinds to Go's all shade sale, take 25% off. Roller, woven wood, solar, cellular shear.
The score is 0-0 right now. You came at the right time, King.
Blinds to Go.
You came at the right time.
Lisa was rebellious. She's
I'm over here trying to freaking buy this.
She's 100% genuine.
This
He's
thing real quick.
He's got the blend of the discipline and the drive.
Tickets to tomorrow's game so that,
The brains
you know what I mean, be on there. So obviously, I won't be streaming if I go to tomorrow's game.
I miss my kids. I will miss not being there when they might need me.
Smoking is an addiction. Talk with your healthcare provider.
When my wife asked if I could watch our 11 grandkids, I said, sure. How hard could it be?
Where the?
It's hard. But one decision that's always easy is choosing Cambridge.
Why did the Rays celebrate like they won the World Series? Because this is probably their World Series. Joe's, I just saw your reactions to the walk-off yesterday. My God, that was hard. Yeah, it was horrible. And I was trying to get ready to go to like a dinner or whatever, and I kept delaying it, watching this freaking game, and not getting ready. And somebody finally told me, yo, because my girl told me, she's like, yo, you have until 5:30, or we're not going anywhere. And then I'm like, oh shit. So it's almost 5:30. It's like 5:20, and it's going to the bottom of the 12th inning. So I'm like, ah. And then somebody tells me, yo, just pretend. This is on Periscope, by the way. Yo, just pretend like you're getting ready. Get all the clothes and everything. Pretend like you're getting ready, and then just, you know, keep watching the rest of the game. So I was like, all right. So I went to go get my freaking shirt, and yo, it's crazy, bro. All I hear is the crack of the bat, and I just run to the living room, and I'm like, no way, this motherfucker, bro. I couldn't even get my pants.
Here's Greg Bird. When talking about the injury to Gary Sanchez, and then that game went to extra innings, I said, we were talking on the air, who would be the backup catcher once Romine got in? We thought it could be Greg Bird. Meredith, were we right?
Yes, you were correct. I actually asked Aaron Boone that question because if you remember, it looked like Austin Romine took one off of his mask, and you wondered who would fill in that situation. And he said a lot of things went through our mind, but Greg Bird would have been the guy. Now, I doubled back and talked to Bird during batting practice, and he said he was psyched. When he learned that he would have been the guy, he was excited to go in, but Romine said to him in the dugout, no chance. There will be no way you're catching in this game. I got this. So everything was fine, but Bird excited about the potential opportunity of catching again. He was a catcher throughout high school.
Yeah, once Torreyes is not on the roster, he's down at Strand Wilkes-Barre. We did wonder who would go next.
And it is actually Neil Walker first, but Walker was already used in that game, so he would not have been available. So that's why Bird would have then been the option.
Let's go, Birdie. Come on. 1-2.
1-2 to Bird.
Okay, good take.
Well, now they don't have to worry about it. They have Kyle Higashioka, who they called up. He's one of the catchers on their 40-man roster, so he is backing up Romine. Romine is a starting catcher and a good opportunity for Austin, who's got off to a nice start, done a great job with runners in scoring position, and we know he can catch, so it's time for him to step up. Three and two on Bird.
Yeah, that's well said. And, Austin Romine, too. The pitchers love throwing to him. He seems to have made adjustments. He's having a career year offensively. And Yankees should feel very fortunate that they have him ready to go.
And Bird works around.
Good job, Birdie.
Not getting a little restless, and that's going to bring up Gleyber Torres. 7 in the 3 games in St.
Whoa! No, I got my Gleyber Torres shirt on today.
Makes you wonder why more hitters don't use that mask. That kind of protects their jawline there. And a little scary at head high. Torres easily gets out of the way.
Well, Stanton wears it and has good reason to after getting hit in the face.
Oh.
Flinch a little bit out of that break.
See?
After having pitch come up and in. Now 1-1.
See? That's how you throw up and in right there. You throw up and in
Arm side run. Right-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. If he flies open, the ball can
to
run
get
up
somebody off of your curveball. And let's see how Gleyber adjusts. 1-1 right here.
Straight back here. Just under a booth.
Took a big hack there. One big hack. Oh, shit.
Did you notice, David, that Merritt did not even flinch? Not flinch. She was concerned a little bit about her computer.
Michael, I grabbed my laptop, I moved to the side a little bit, but then I leaned back in because had it come up a couple more feet, I was ready to make the play.
Good job.
She's an athlete.
See? Cone believes in me.
So does Kay. Here's a 1-2.
The fuck was that?
And that allows Bird to go to second. Well, Velasquez certainly doesn't have great command so far with 3 walks and he's all over the place.
Once again, you talk about the arm side run, the flying open to the left shoulder, and it just gets away from him. That's halfway up the backstop right there.
I'm a Gleyber. 2-2 right here, y'all. Hey! Hey! Let's go! That's it, Gleyber! Gleyber good! See, sometimes you just gotta put the damn bat on the ball. Look at that right here. Bang!
No strain at all.
To me, Gleyber Torres is the perfect number 2 hitter for this team.
On several occasions, just slapping it to right, looking to
Perfect number 2 hitter for the team.
an old school.
That is why I think Gleyber Torres is the perfect number 2 hitter for this team.
Just
I get it. Judge is batting second, blah, blah, blah.
player. Serves him well, picking up an RBI.
That is why he's the perfect number 2 hitter for me.
Austin Romine with Torres at second. Romine got off to a great start. He's in a little bit of a slide. 3 for his last 21. Still hitting .305. 4 homers and 20 runs batted in.
He's got a 2-strike approach.
There's a strike. Well, this is a big opportunity for Romine. We mentioned that Sanchez out. Aaron Boone says 3 to 4 weeks. And now he's going to get some run. Every backup catcher dreams about this. They don't want to see anybody get hurt, but they want their shot. Well, he's got a shot.
All right, what's going on, YouTube? It's Joe McFly hitting you up with another reaction video to yet another Yankee game. This is game number 75 of 76. 75, I'm not sure. 76 of 162. And the Yankees are going up against the Phillies. Game is already going on, and right now Gleyber Torres already hit a double to score Bird. And Yankees are up 1-0 on Philly. I already bought my tickets for tomorrow, so you know I'm excited. It is 76, Alex, so thank you. I'm excited going out there to Philly with my boy. And, yeah, so let's see. All right, let's see.
Taking swings, but not too many that it affects them on the mound. They asked them to be athletic.
Yo, Joes, you gotta get your own show, real-ish, bro. I wish.
Don't take those unnecessary.
What would the show be about?
That could potentially get you in trouble and wind up that you would be on the DL thereafter. So
what would the show be about?
It's instinctual, and David, I'm sure you can talk to that.
Yeah, be careful unless you.
All right, let's go, Johnny Lowe.
In a 1-0 game.
Give me an opposite field hit. Okay. Oh, they laughing. They laughing.
Luis Severino starting tomorrow. He's so far ahead in the way he prepares, and there are reasons why people are great. After the game, I believe it was on Saturday, he's running around the bases at Tropicana Field, running hard so that if he gets on the bases, it's not new to the body. He's working on it.
All right, let's go. Come over here. 0-2 pitch right here.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss.
Well, that was expected because the pitcher's batting. But it's okay.
It's kind of like, never shooting a basketball in your life and then going out and practicing half-court shots for the lottery shot the next day at the next game.
It's all right, man. You're here.
That practice is eyewash.
I wish to meet you one day at the stadium, or when you're there and I'm there, feel free to meet up with me. I'm not a fan of National League in Philadelphia. Okay. I am a fan of the DH. Guys. Go over there, please. I'm doing something. Please, here. Go over there. Go over there and play. Not here. Come on, not here. Go over there. No. Don't play in the closet. Come on. Grab what you gotta grab and go.
Gardner.
Go. Guys, go to the side and play. Go to the side and play. We're going to take it 40 to the court.
So you ever start buying a house?
A little.
I don't really like National League, honestly. I don't. Like me personally, I don't.
At least you don't have to worry about homeowners insurance.
Being real, don't like it.
Check the house with homeowners insurance?
I don't want to see the pitcher bat. It's just boring.
That's really good to know.
The hell is the pitcher batting gonna do for me? Absolutely nothing. Well, exactly what Tanaka does and Johnny, all them guys, bro. That's exactly what pitchers do. Yeah, for every freaking there's a Madison Bumgarner somewhere, you know what I mean? And so
let the celebration begin. It's America's best sales event at Nissan. We're celebrating Rogue being America's best-selling SUV by giving you
hey, afuera. I don't want you guys under there. Come on. Get out. I said I'm taking this. So go. You guys are not listening. Come on. Out. Go. Over there, please.
Always loved coming to Philly. Those are some of the best times in my life growing up here with those teams. Getting to run around across the street at Veterans Stadium every single day. It was a great way to grow up around some great teams and great players.
This family really did grow up around here. Bob, Brett, Ray, and Aaron Boone. 3 generations. Pretty awesome.
All right, so in case you guys didn't know, you've been hiding under some kind of rock. Gary Sanchez yesterday pulled a groin, and he's out 3 to 4 weeks. So Gary Sanchez out for a month. That sucks. I don't really know what to say about that. Hopefully he gets better and then comes back and all that stuff, because we do need him. So let's go. All right, let's see.
The Boone family lived in South Jersey, and he was here until 5th grade.
The reaction video had me in tears. Which one? The yesterday for?
Remember the dramatic innings he pitched late in that game, late in those games? Tub McGraw, he wore his heart on his sleeve. It was fun to watch.
Philly hat Yankee shirt, so
For real, bro. It's crazy. Oh yeah, Shreve. Yeah, I'm done with Shreve. Shreve.
Little David was very upset.
Nice, good job.
Gleyber Torres in short right field.
He's officially entered Clipper territory for me.
This guy's really controlling. Half shirt. The American League National.
Officially has entered Clipper territory.
Much like there is,
And
North Greencliff in Connecticut,
I even forgot his name.
that cutoff line between Red Sox,
What's that for? Chris Carter territory. He's officially entered that territory.
halfway down.
Don't want anything to do with him.
Jersey.
Nice, good job.
Williams.
We need strike
There's
one.
a strike. Williams is an outstanding pinch hitter. 10 for 21 as a pinch hitter. And playing right field today. Fouled away 0-2.
Got some pop, got 9 home runs. Does Williams.
All right, let's see. 0-2. Ooh, that's a good pitch, though. That is a good pitch. One thing that really impressed me about his first start, about Jonathan's first start, is that he was pitching upstairs with the fastball. Nice, good shit. Pitching upstairs with the fastball, and was locating it out of the zone, but it looked really good to the hitters, and it was setting up his other pitches. Like, I really like that first time around. So hopefully he got away from that in the second start. Had trouble locating. Hopefully now in the third start he can get going.
It's a cap on top of the cap.
He's shy about who he's cheering for. I don't know. He's hiding.
Maybe because it's 1-0. Here's Scott Kingery. Line right by Cleveland, and that will do it as the Phillies go down in order, 1-2-3. We're going to the third here in Philly. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Why do I watch the Yankees? How about Luis Severino, the young lion?
Severino up top, roaring his way.
I can't believe the Rays won. Yeah, ain't nobody paying for shit. Fuck that.
The Yankees take on Philly in Game 2. Coverage starts at 6. Only on Yes.
Stupid ass speaker.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? You make it for projects big and small.
Ready to go?
Not quite. Right over here, guys.
And get it all in one trip.
So we're putting in the patio.
We are putting in the patio.
We got this.
Yeah, we do. That's Ford, America's best-selling brand. Now you can get an F-150 with $10,550 in total savings, or lease for just $189 a month at your local Ford store.
Fans, come out to Yankee Stadium on Friday, July 27th, when the Yankees take on the Royals for one of the hottest collectibles of the season. It's CC Sabathia Bobblehead Night, the third in the 2018 Collectible Bobblehead Series presented by AT&T. The first 18,000 guests in attendance will receive a CC Sabathia Bobblehead. Get your tickets today for CC Sabathia Bobblehead Night.
Do you like Cessa starting? Cessa's cool. I mean, it is what it is. They're trying to give, I guess, the guys an extra day's rest ahead of the. They're trying to give the guys an extra day's rest. They don't want CC in the National League Park, which makes sense, and they also want CC facing the Red Sox, who has really good career numbers against the Red Sox. So yeah, I mean, all around, it's a win-win-win if you do have Cessa in there. because it gives you, it allows you to do all of those other things. You know, you can push everybody back a day if you want to. That's it.
In the air, and he said, "Give David the Phillies team scouting report brought to you by Bob's Discount Furniture."
Cue the Rocky music right now. Here we go. That has been a nice surprise for the Phillies. Gabe Kapler as well. His first year as manager. Well, all of a sudden, the patient approach is paying off. You know, they walk a lot. They strike out a lot. Similar to the Yankees. Second to the Yankees. And getting on base via the walk. So they certainly have a plan. And maybe that time frame, that timetable is going to be accelerated now all of a sudden. Although they did make a splash in the offseason and they signed Jake Arrieta.
All right, let's go right here. Judge. Ooh, nah, he popped it up. Let's take a bob up.
Left center. Herrera coming on. Wynn took it in. Boy, did that make it come in. One away. And there are rumors out there, David. Their owner wants to spend money, and they will try to acquire Manny Machado. And then they want to keep him with a big money contract. So they become players.
It's a great thing. You know, Major League Baseball is better when Philly is competitive. A great new stadium, as you said here. Actually, not that new anymore, I guess. But the fan base here is a great sports town. They really supported this team through their World Series runs. It's good to see them get back on track. It's good for the game, good for the area. Big crowd here tonight.
Ooh, Didi. I don't know why Michael K made it seem like that's strike 3 or something.
On this road trip is 1 for 13. Is there any rhyme or reason, David, why he'd be struggling so much this year on the road and dominant on the road at home?
Yeah, that's the type of stuff that'll drive you to drink when you try to figure that stuff out.
Right.
You just don't know.
He's a good hitter.
He's a very good hitter. He's still getting on base. I think that you just take the overall numbers and look at the larger sample sizes, and you trust it. And you buy into random variance. That this game does have random variance in it. And when you try to slice and dice and pick apart small sample sizes, it will drive you crazy. If you accept the fact that there is random variance into this game, you can probably relax and enjoy it a little more, if you're a fan.
Well, would you say, 81 games, it's not 81 yet. That's not a small sample size.
Well, it depends, I mean, you look at it year to year if you can. Sometimes things don't even out in a year. We talked to Paul O'Neill about that. I don't think you can point to any one thing that he's doing differently. The same at-bats.
3-1 for Didi here. Let's go, Didi. No, 2 walks for Didi. Hey.
Walks for the second time.
2 walks for that Didi. I'm going tomorrow. Arrieta versus Severino.
Maybe you could say his struggles at home were a little bit of nerves, emotions, trying to make a good first impression. Getting booed at home. Maybe there's some credibility in that early on. But with Aaron Judge struggling on the road, there's nothing you can point to. Nothing he's doing differently.
What up, Allen?
Here's Stanton. 3 infielders on the left side. Stanton walked in the first out.
All right, let's go. Come on. Giancarlo. Nope. Vince Velasquez is his name. Velasquez.
Told it to me, the late great Dick Hauser, former Yankee manager, Royals manager. He said a lot of times major league teams are going to win 60 games and are going to lose 60 games. It's really the other 40 or so games that really make or break your season. That's random variation. You can put an A-ball team up here. They're going to win games.
Let's see. 1-0.
We just saw the Reds sweep the Cubs.
It happens. You could take the Charleston team and put them up here, and they may have a weekend like the Rays just had. They may sweep the Yankees, or they certainly can win a game here and there, more than you would think.
David Cohn is very right.
That doesn't happen in basketball and football. It doesn't happen in any other sport as much, not nearly as much.
All right, 1-1.
I think it strays away from the sports, David, where you can out-physical somebody. But in baseball, you can't out-physical people. You can't want it more than the other team.
You can do everything right and it doesn't work out.
Right.
Giancarlo Stanton could hit a 120-mile-an-hour line drive right at the left fielder and he's out. He did everything he's supposed to do and it just doesn't work all the time.
All right, let's see. Giancarlo. Ooh, popped him up.
That's one of the things
It's a
that I
stance.
like about some of the analytics. You can quantify the luck factor, if you will. Am I doing my job? Am I getting good contact? Am I hitting the ball hard? On the mound, otherwise, am I missing the barrel of the bat? Am I getting soft contact? And then you can peel back the layers and see, am I lucky or unlucky? I think that's what you have to do rather than just look at batting average with Aaron Judge.
Do you still need to grab the bat? Should I? I'll grab the bat.
We saw that with Gary Sanchez.
I'll grab the bat. You guys are right. I'll grab the bat.
It's a bad luck.
1-2 right here. I'll put the bat back. I'll put the bat back. I'll put the bat back. Yep. Put the bat back. I'll put the bat back. Yep. Putting the bat back.
It seems like Stanton got caught in between there. He was going to go for it or not, and they decided to offer at it, and it was too late.
Yep. Bat's back. Let's go Andujar. Fuck that bat. Oh, are we watching Rays games now, guys? Oh my God, guys, please. No, you guys want to talk about every other team but the Yankees, yo?
Here is Andujar.
Let's go. Oof.
And a strike from Velasquez.
What's good, Beast? How you doing? Make sure you guys leave a like on the video, man. I really would appreciate it. Really would. Don't forget about that. Show that love. Show that love. You know what I mean? Oh, my God.
I'm not sure if Didi's going to have ideas. I know, Michael, you mentioned it. He is moving a lot better and more aggressive and trying to steal bases.
Didi needs that red light.
A lot of factors involved. The pitcher, how quick he is, and the catcher's arm.
Come on. What the fuck was that? Holy shit.
Vasquez not especially quick
right.
to home plate. 0-2 pitches. The 0-2 count here is a good running count. If you get caught, then you're saving that bat for Andujar.
Man, stop stealing, dude.
Lead off next inning with a clean
Jesus.
bat.
64%? It's not good. Jared, are you serious right now?
Pretty wicked 0-2 swing there for Andujar. We talked about Torres breaking it down and with a two-strike approach. Andujar.
Who cares about the Rays?
Got one thing in mind. He doesn't care about the count. Let me go.
Alright, we got Andujar right here. No, I mean, like, are you seriously talking about the Rays? Who cares about the Rays? Nobody cares about the Rays. Forget about them, bro. That's it. That series is over.
But the rookies it's just not only the energy they've infused, Andujar and Torres, but the productivity. They have literally been a difference maker for this Yankee squad. You look at their record right now.
All right, let's go. 1-2 right here. Andujar. Oof.
Back here. We've had two close calls. I think we're going to get a ball in the booth this series.
Yeah, it seems to be zeroing in. We're at the right angle here. Just a little off center of home plate.
Certainly not as high as in D.C.
Or be nice.
That's right on the angle.
Yeah, we're above those letters. 1-2. Chases a high fastball and he strikes out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We go to the bottom of the third inning. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Whip. Roll the R's. When you say and yeah, this commercial is the worst freaking commercial ever, yo. I hate this. Apple commercials are like.
Toyota Highlander. I love it. And
It makes me not want to buy a phone.
No extra cost thanks to Toyota Safety Sense.
Similar features would cost more than $12,500 in a Jeep.
Show everything but the damn phone and the tablets and the whatever the product is like whatever. Don't mind me. I'm an idiot.
Find your Toyota at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Yankees baseball on Yes is brought to you by Ram Trucks, built to serve. By People's United Bank. We've been on a winning streak for 175 years. People's United Bank, member FDIC. And by your Tri-Honda dealers. Hurry your local Tri-Honda dealer for great deals on all models. That's the link. Right across the parking lot. Citizens Bank Park, the home of the Super Bowl champions. Philadelphia Eagles. Big crowd on hand here at Citizens Bank. Franco against Loizaga. And a strike. Now, Franco looked like a surefire star. He's going to get less playing time this year with J.P. Crawford. Scott Kingery getting more time at shortstop and third. He said, quote, I would be lying if I said it wasn't frustrating, but now Crawford's injured, so this could be Franco's last chance to grab hold of the job. There's our old buddy, Robbie Thompson. Yankee bench coach in 2008. Ran the last 3 years, and he'd been with the organization forever, ran spring training. Interviewed for the Yankee manager's job after Joe Girardi was not brought back, and he kind of felt, I guess the organization felt, if you're going to go for that job and then you're not going to get it, it might be awkward for you to work for the guy who gets it. But very respected guy.
Absolutely understandable. You go back to the 90s when Rob Thompson ran the spring training camps for Joe Torre.
Two. All right, come on, no walks here. Three, two.
Three infielders on the left side against Franco.
All right, let's see. 3-2.
Job.
Ooh, yes, right
Left
there.
side, and Duhar. One away here in the third.
Now you know why they had 3 infielders on the left side. He's got one thing in mind: get the barrel of the bat out, try to hit the ball hard.
All right, guys. Let's get it popping in here. Let's get it popping. All right, let's see. So, I don't know where is the Yankee offense. You would think the summer's here. Yankees need to get hot now.
This is his 38th
They got
career.
no. I mean, it happens. It happens so often. Don't you remember? I'll give you an example, Alan. Don't you remember the Yankees went up against?
4 guys in 45 innings in the minor leagues this year.
Okay. The Yankees went up against the Texas Rangers. I think the Yankees scored like a whole bunch of runs in that. Like it wasn't even crazy. It was crazy the amount of runs that they scored, and they lost that series. It happens, ebbs and flows.
He's a strike thrower, and he pitches with a tremendous amount of confidence, regardless of what's happening in a game.
All right, let's see.
Emotional on the mound, and that's something
0-1 right here.
Help him up here.
Nice, guys. If you guys haven't already, make sure you do leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and we do videos like this all the time. Put up a lot of Yankee content. It's ebbs and flows, Alan. That's all it is. 0-2 right here.
That's certainly what he is.
Who is your favorite Yankee player? Currently, it's gonna have to be Gleyber Torres. I love Gary Sanchez too, so Gary Sanchez is a close second. But Gleyber Torres because he's Mr. Gleyber Good.
Promotional box. They thought he would be okay once they threw him in the deep end. But it's really
Severino's there too. 1-2 right here. Woo! Johnny Lowe. Yes, with the K's.
But this is more of a 12-6. Look at the break on it. The lower 80s. Right over the heart of the plate. From 97 miles an hour on the top end to the mid to low 80s on that breaking ball. That works.
Here's Velasquez.
Whoa, what the?
Fouled away into the seats.
There's some guys on the mound, you just watch their delivery, Michael, and you see how smooth it is, and you can just kind of sense
0-1 right here.
This guy's got a chance to have really good
Nice.
control. Nothing's jumpy, nothing's herky-jerky. Very much under control, very smooth delivery.
Chop to short,
Yep. Good inning. Very good inning.
Is perfect through 3.
Very good inning.
9 down. We'll go to the 4th. It's 1-0 Yankees.
The moment you realize you're ready to make dinner, but your oven isn't.
At Lowe's, we have more appliances to choose from, so you'll find the right
All right,
one
let's
at the right
see.
price. And we'll deliver it for free.
Yeah, he's on fire right now. He's locating, 9 up, 9 down. Good job. He's doing a good job right now. Spinning that sauce, they say.
With triplets, when their dog kept growing, when their carrots won first place, and when they ordered a medium pizza and got an extra, extra large. Be like the Moors and get more too with a True Rewards Visa card from MCU. Now with 1.5%.
Let's see. What do we have here?
No interest rates and no penalty rate increases for a late payment. Apply today at nymcu.org. Municipal Credit Union. Strong, trusted, growing.
Ball 4. This trip to the mound is brought to you by Riverdale Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.
You're struggling, pal. I'm having a hard time coming up with enough money for a down payment on a new car.
That's easy. Just go to Riverdale Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram and they'll double your down payment.
We'll turn 1,000 into 2,000. 2,000.
Yeah, great job. He's doing a great job. What up, Rogers?
$279 a month.
And remember, live in the Bronx, buy in the Bronx. Riverdale Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
Home with a double down payment.
Jeep celebration event.
Travel safe and arrive to your medical appointment with the comfort, punctuality, and experience that only Agape Luxury can offer you. With over 600 vehicles available, the latest technology trends, and personalized
where's
service, Agape is the best option for your medical transportation. With
the
service
link here?
24 hours a day, 7 days a week in the tri-state area. Transportation is free to you because it's covered by your medical insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. For your medical appointment, request Agape Luxury.
Bounce back here for the Phillies organization. Now time for Lowe's whole team together from 07 to 11 at a .584 winning percentage, second in Major League Baseball to the Yanks.
Put every bird out there, huh?
And the National League title in 2009, losing the series to the Yanks. Then from 12 to 17, it dropped off.
Joey, who do you think the Yankees will get as a pitcher? I have no idea.
This year,
Hopefully it's a good pitcher.
41-34 record, fifth best
Soon.
in the National League. The new manager's Gabe Kapler.
I hate fruit.
Out a scoreboard. It is 1-0 Yankees. An RBI double for Gleyber Torres drove in Greg Bird from second base. That's the scoring in this game. In fact, the double by Torres, the only hit in this game. Bird leads off, hit sharply.
Oh. Wow, by that much. Wait a minute, that's not a hit? I think I had some chalk. All right, let's go. Come on. Come on, Birdie. 0-1 right here.
Oof. Bird is hitless in his last 12 at-bats, and he has struggled. He'll be the first one to tell you that. And again, a very funny line, which I spoke about yesterday, that Boone had on
It's not funny. It's not that funny.
He asked about Bird's struggles, and he said, we still think he's the dude.
How many times are going to keep saying that shit?
He has not done that.
That shit was corny, Michael K. 0-2.
The 0-2.
We think he's the dude, so he's duding it up.
People playing first base like Brandon Drury twice a week now at AAA. What does that mean? So
what I just said. He's playing twice a freaking. Let's go. 0-2. Bro, he's had 3 days saying the same joke, bro. 3 days saying the same joke. Drury's not coming up until after July 3rd, bro. He's not.
Played 8 games with the Yankees this season.
Everybody that wants to call up Drury, that wants to do all of that stuff, yeah, he's hitting 320, 13 doubles in the minors. I get it. The Yankees are not going to call him up until after July 3rd, okay? It just makes smart business sense. They're already a couple of days away from it.
Well, we told you, he's got good strikeout stuff.
The Yankees could get a whole nother year of control with Drury, you know, if they just wait until July 3rd. So, I hate it when people manipulate the freaking free agency like that. I don't think it's fair. This guy's a major leaguer. He's been there for a long time. He got hurt, and I think that it shouldn't affect the service time, but it just makes business sense right now to not bring up Drury. It doesn't make any sense.
Gleyber Torres is so rare for 21-year-olds. It's rare in baseball now to somebody have a 2-strike approach.
Let's go, Gleyber.
The launch angles, home runs pay off.
I'll take a Gleyber double.
Same way with 2 strikes, not Gleyber Torres.
Wow, he backed up, yeah.
Fly ball right field.
Not a good swing. Same goes for Tommy Kahnle. That is correct. You're right about that. The Yankees are going to, with Drury, they have more of a reason. They could say, oh, there's a lot of competition up in the major league level. We got extra. With Kahnle, I don't know how they're going to do it, because Kahnle, they can just say, oh, we just wanted him to get his miles per hours up, but they can get an extra year of free agency on those 2 players. An extra year. Why does Clint keep getting called down? I just necessity. They needed people that can pitch, because we didn't. We took too many pitchers yesterday.
Used to get a great view in the upper deck of some pretty good draws.
You can't be afraid to trade away a star, because we already have a lot of stars. So it happens. All right, let's go right here. Come on. Oof.
1-2.
It's a National League style of game. National League pitchers understand this. You know, you want to bury the 8-hole hitter right here as Romine's batting 8th so that you can get the pitcher to lead off the next inning.
Jake, I have no idea why they don't DFA Shreve. 1-2. Oof. I have absolutely no idea why Shreve is on this team. Do you? Somebody raise your hands, hopefully not your left hand, and tell me why the hell you think Shreve is logically on this team. Because I have no idea why. He doesn't get lefties out, so don't tell me it's because he's a lefty. Actually, the lefty hit a home run off of him yesterday. Off of one pitch.
The ball first, and then check the mask. Priorities.
1-2 right here.
1-2.
Wow.
Strike 3, Romine down looking. Strikeout number 6 for Velasquez as the Yankees go down in order. We go to the bottom of the 4th.
Sometimes a day at the ballpark is more than just a day at the ballpark. All military members stand and be recognized. Sometimes fans cheer for those.
The stream is fast? What do you mean the stream is fast?
No matter where or when you served, T-Mobile stands ready to serve you. That's why we're providing half.
Yankees look sluggish.
All military.
Yankees are up 1-0. We're gonna miss Sanchez. A lot of people are gonna say that. I didn't want to say it, but
when you can turn a snack into a meal. A 3-cheese blend pico de gallo, double the marinated steak, and a medium drink.
you know what? I hope more than anything. I hope more than anything for this 3 to 4 week stretch that Romine really like hits. You know what I mean? Like he hits. But given history, it's probably not going to be the same. We're going to miss Gary Sanchez. We're going to miss Gary Sanchez. Sanchez is doodle? Alright. Alright. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want it. I don't want to make it sound like I'm hating on Romine, alright? Because, or I don't want people to think that I want Romine to fail. That is not correct. I don't want Romine to fail. I want him to do well, especially now. But the fact is, he's not Gary Sanchez, and he's going to show us that he's not Gary Sanchez throughout the time. All right.
Mets won in '86, but the Giants won the Super Bowl in January of '87, so that doesn't count.
One. Nice. Oh, that's a strike.
That's pretty good. 69. We'll let the audience think about it for a while.
I like to give our fans a chance first before I jump in there. There's always trap doors in these trivia questions now. These guys are tricky.
You know what? Believe it or not, Joe West is a good umpire.
I'm thinking Joe Montana.
For the most part. 2-1. Ooh, nice. Okay. No one likes him, but he's a good umpire. I'll subscribe if you put it on the screen. I can't put it on the screen. I wish I could, but I can't. 2-2. Nice.
Strike 3. He strikes out for the second time against the
Can't put it on the screen. I wish I could. I really wish I could, but I can't.
burgers and fries look like it could be a good idea right now.
Oh yeah, Bull's barbecue right there.
Can we get some treats?
Bird, subscribe anyway.
Greg Luzinski, the Bull. Kind of a toss-up between him and Boot Powell. Both hitting and barbecue.
Ooh, good curve.
Hoskins.
Bird.
Hoskins was on the DL with a fractured jaw.
That's a strike.
That's why he wears the 2 flaps on his helmet. And he did it on May 29th of this year, facing Kenley Jansen of the Dodgers. He fouled the pitch off of his face and broke his jaw.
All right, I'll put the volume
A
up.
hairline fracture that runs from his chin to the underside of his jaw near his teeth.
Right there.
He missed just 9 games. He didn't need surgery, but he was just, according to him, quote, having a lot of smoothies. It is a different team with
Rhys Hoskins.
39-27 when he's in the lineup. And
all right, the 1-2 pitch coming up here. Bottom of the 4th inning. Yankees are up 1-0. Oh, that's a strike. Strike 3. Good shit. You know, he should have been struck out a while ago. You know what? On that same pitch, he got him in the outside corner, down and away. Joe West doesn't take shit like that. So just be quiet. 2 outs now.
Never had any of that. Flipping the corner. Shaving the black.
Good pitch. Very good pitch.
Right across.
He should have been struck out already.
And it's on the edge of the box. Loiza's just getting in a groove with his breaking stuff right now.
Loizaga. Right there, yeah. Clip the front corner. Look at that.
pitcher's pitch. There's Odubel Herrera.
What the fuck?
1-0.
Alright, you bounce one.
I'm not psyched out anymore. I got this.
So we're not going to hear Kid anymore.
I'm a professional broadcaster.
Joes, are you going to the All-Star game this year? I don't know, probably not. I would love to, but
Actually, just the next jock. They give a shot.
woo!
Wow. I mean, that's guessing and looking for something else. 97 fastball cutting down and in on him, and that's not what he was looking for.
Let's go. 1-1. Ah, the ball just outside.
Wow. I guess the black's not part of the plate. But that's the kind of groove that Loizaga's in right now.
2-2.
I guess Joe West gives it. He takes it back. So 2-2 on Herrera. He struck out in the 1st inning. 6 strikeouts so far.
All right, 2-2 right here. 2. Ah. All right, 2-2, 2 outs coming up right here. Let's go.
And the pitch.
Ah, fastball up. Need that a little higher. I need that a little higher if you're gonna throw it.
A fan in the 3rd level here. On the 3rd base side, this is a 5-level stadium. There you go. Good grab. 2-2.
Ooh. This guy's swinging out of his shoes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for blessing me. I appreciate it. Dropped his helmet again. He's swinging out of his shoes, boy.
Every swing, the helmet comes off.
It's not every swing. Yo.
Kindred spirit with Eduardo Nunez. But his helmet just flies off when he runs.
All right, we got the 2-2 right here.
2-2. Foul back.
It did look silly. It did.
Over his last 162 games, which is
This looks silly. He keeps dropping it.
This dates back to last year, hitting .312, so he has been consistent. Turned into a very good big league player. This time it didn't come off. Dropped over his eyes.
2-2 coming up. Woo! Struck him out. 97 upstairs. Took the elevator. Up. Strike 3. Let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's what I'm talking about. Hey. A strike at 3.
Be one of over 4 million weekly winners.
Why are you guys saying he's a brat? What are you guys talking
This
about?
might look like a car, but it's not a car. Because we don't make just cars.
Yo, I can't wait to go to this park tomorrow, honestly.
That moves people. This is the all-new Nissan Leaf.
Oh, damn. You're in a fantasy league, Charlie? It sucks, bro.
Pro Pilot Assist.
When they're both going against you, shit sucks.
Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Yeah, I bought my tickets for tomorrow.
For Toronto against Justin Verlander. That is Justin Smoke with a double into the right field corner.
Verlander getting smacked. That's what I like to see.
It's a big one, takes Toronto to a quick 2-0 lead over Verlander and the Stros, guys.
Well, thank you, Robert. Back here.
You can call him whatever you want. I personally haven't warmed up to that name yet.
The story is that man.
All right, let's go.
He run up 7 strikeouts. He leads off here in the 5th inning. And there's a strike.
And you're going Wednesday. Super cool to meet you. Yeah, my dad is going Wednesday too. Like, I was thinking about it, but the pitching matchup is not too encouraging.
A little bigger break, on more of a curveball break. Chop left side.
Foul ball. It's not too encouraging, that pitching matchup. But, hey, Yankees can still win.
This is as advertised, what we heard about in the minor leagues. This is impeccable control. Even when he misses, it's just barely off the plate. I mean, Romine's putting the glove down, and he's all over it.
All right. 0-2.
Aggressive at the plate. This will be the 75th pitch for the Philly righty.
Oh.
Swing and a miss.
All right.
Advising it down on strikes.
I'm good with it. You know what I mean? No base pass for you.
It's time for the answer to the trivia question. Eagles won the Super Bowl in February. Which 3 cities have won a Super Bowl and the World Series in the same calendar year? So, New York, Boston, how about Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I'm thinking the family. We are the family.
Super high fastball.
Sister Sledge.
79. Steelers and the Pirates, Jets and the Mets, and the Patriots and the Red Sox in 2002. Can it happen here in Philly?
Great uniforms. The old painter's hat.
The stripes around it. There's a strike to Gardner. David, what has gotten into Tampa Bay? They're up 6-0 over Washington, bottom of the 3rd inning. after sweeping the Yankees over the weekend.
0-1. Oof.
0-2 on an emotional high. They've really overachieved.
Joe, sing that song.
Coming into this season, it looked like a complete fire sale was going to happen down there.
Reported for what? What are you guys doing?
A lot of credit for what he's done down there, and talk about being progressive and innovative with his pitching staff.
All right, let's go, Gardy.
And the 0-2.
Oof. Oh, nice.
So there's been a lot of talk about what the Rays are doing. Is it good for the game or not? The opener, starting games with relievers. Well, when you're the Rays,
Who was our last subscriber? Last subscriber was Sports Fan.
I think it's a good thing.
XX was the last subscriber to the channel.
Superstars,
If you're in here, Sports Fan, thank you.
front-end starters, a Severino or Justin Verlander, those guys will take care of themselves.
0-2.
They'll always be stars.
Oof.
But if you're piecing together a rotation and you're short, your fourth and fifth starters, then why not try to piece it together? Why not try something creative? I think they've had pretty good success so far.
Joe Matthew may need to be put in a timeout. What's he doing? Hold on, what's he doing? Matthew is reporting people and they're doing nothing wrong. What are you reporting them for?
With the bullpen, they have two legitimate starters, Snell and Evaldi.
0-2.
On the DL for a while now. The 0-2. Swing down left side.
Wow.
Franco makes the play.
Very nice play. Very nice play. Yeah, guys, just relax, man. Chill out.
This is the future now. He said it could be. He said because there are only 15 starters like Billy said.
And you know, if you report, I'll give you an example. If you report, and then this is what YouTube has told me. Let's just say you report somebody, and they find that what you're reporting is not whatever. Like, eventually they'll block, YouTube will block your account.
How to evaluate pitchers. Completely evolving almost overnight.
So I mean, if Diane is doing something, and I haven't seen anything that she's doing, but let's just say if she is doing something that is derogatory or like really harassing or like racially or whatever, then they'll just, they'll warn her. All right, let's go, Judge. But if they find that they're not, and then they see that you're basically just trolling by reporting, then they'll take it the other way.
For some teams, he said. So if you could piece it together with a bunch of relievers, he said it could be economically forcing the issue too.
Yeah, but being called a brat is not. Come on. You gotta have thicker skin than that. Come on. All right, 1-1 right here.
1-1 to Judge.
What up, Cooper?
The scoring in this game happened in the second inning. Bird walked, moved to second on a wild pitch. Glabertars with 2 strikes, kind of magic wanded the ball to right field, landed just inside the right field foul line. Bird scored easily, and that's the scoring.
All right, let's go 1-2 pitch right here with 2 outs.
Phillies have not had a base.
Judge. Let's go, Judge. Let's focus on the baseball game, guys.
Pitch number 84 coming for Velasquez. That has quieted down over the last couple of innings as he has settled into a groove.
One, 2 here for Judge. Coming up, looks like they're going fastball up. Okay, that missed down and away. So
2-2. Judge has struck out. Fly ball to center.
2-2 right now.
And Gregorius, who has walked twice, he's on deck.
I just want Judge to start hitting the ball consistently on the road. That's all. 2-2 right here for Judge. Let's go. Woo! We out here! We out here! Let's go, Judge! That's what I'm talking about. Pull that right. Who is this guy with this Bright pink shirt, man. This guy's happy as can be. Let's go, Judge. He's lucky that shit didn't hit him in the face. That's how hard it was hit. Oh, my God, Judge. What a man-child this guy is. You biracial beauty, you. Let's go. 2-0 Yanks. Woo! Jared called it. But Jared says everybody home run, though. So kind of, after a while, it kind of loses its luster, you know what I mean? He says everybody home run. But, yes, Jared, you did call it.
Middle in and hanging right there. Speeds up Judge's bat as if he needs it. There's no way you're catching that. He got that one after it dropped.
No way.
Here's Gregorius. 20th home run of the year for Judge. 52nd ribby.
Maceta!
110.9 miles an hour off the bat from Aaron Judge on the hanging slider.
That's a whole fact. 0-1 for Didi. Nope.
1-1. Take a look at the exit velocity presented by
I mean, he smacked that boy.
Download speeds and better performance.
110.
110.9, as David said. 355 feet, the projected distance. Yeah, one over there.
Didi 1-1.
1-1.
Nope.
Not a lot of hang time on that one.
His
Nope.
hand has to be stinging right now. You betcha.
Sophia, what I told you about my room? Bye-bye.
I'm guessing that was maybe 40 feet off the ground.
All right, let's go. 2-1 right here. Good job. 3-1. Mamaguaye.
Statcast said it took 3.4 seconds to get out.
That's better than 100 feet per second.
Three, 3-2. I don't know.
Put that in a little context. You're playing third
Doesn't look
base.
like
Third
it,
base
so.
is 90 feet away, maybe where Franco's playing right now. It gets to you and past you in 1 second flat.
We got a full count right here. 3-2. Hopped him up.
High fly ball, shallow left. Kingery will make the play, and that'll do it. What a bullet home run by Aaron Judge. His 20th of the year. A rocket right down the left field line.
Right down the line.
The Yankees have a 2-0 lead. We're halfway through.
The Red Sox return to the Bronx once again for another series with the New York Yankees.
Alright, let's see here. Hold on a second, guys. I'm just going to post up.
As the Yankees take on the Red Sox.
Hi, Nelson. How are you?
Through July 1st.
Hi, Jerry.
A minute of the action. Tickets are on sale now.
Oh, crap. I completely forgot I have a hydrating mask on. I gotta go take it off.
I don't know what that is.
If I can do it, you can too. If I can do it, you can too. See, life is a moment. The story doesn't need the writer's involvement. So edit this for me. Don't embellish and twist it, please. Don't embed it in mysteries. Edit this for me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
From day one, we always came through for our customers. It's how we earned your trust. Until we lost it. Today, we're renewing our commitment to you. Fixing what went wrong and ending product sales goals for branch bankers. So we can focus on your satisfaction. It's a new day at Wells Fargo.
Alright, let's see, y'all.
It's a lot like our first day. Wells Fargo, established 1852, re-established 2018.
The best of the best go head to head. On the biggest night of the summer. Catch the greatest
Alright, give me a second, y'all.
for an unforgettable
Show. The MLB All-Star Game, July 17th on Fox.
Beautiful night here in Philly. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning, 2-0 Yankees. Carlos Santana leads off.
That's a strike, B.
Santana grounded to second. That's second. GMC scoreboard 2-2-0, 0.
Good, yo. Get that. Please stay in, please. Nah, it's not what's going on.
Santana, one of the free agents that actually scored during the offseason. Philly struck early. They gave him a 3-year, $60 million contract. And he's been pretty much what they expected out of him.
Well, he's always been a high on-base percentage guy, and maybe not so high on the batting average part. Kind of holding true once again.
And the Indians have missed him. He started slow, but he's picked it up the last 45 games.
They's been good.
Throwback player in that regard. More walks than strikeouts. He's always pretty close every year, around the break-even point. 55 walks this year, only 42 strikeouts.
You look my cousin. I look like your cousin.
For the Phillies. Santana works a walk. So Eliza will work out of the stretch for the first time tonight.
Hi, ACloud64. I don't know your name.
Well, it's still you, David. The most recent perfect game by the Yankees.
Yeah, he goes live almost every game.
And then you could really call him kids.
Bro, Yankee pinstripes, yeah, every game, bro.
Hi, Jake.
Yeah, I seen that stuff with the Bronx owners and stuff like that, and the store owners sucks. It really does suck. Oh, let's get two. Wow, Glaber. Holy shit. All right, what's up? What's up?
Are you kicking me out? Is that what you're doing?
With Don Larson during Alzheimer's Day, right?
I just gonna stay here for another few minutes.
Once again, Torres.
And I promise I'll be out of here.
Making a pretty difficult play with a lot of topspin on it. Looked pretty easy there getting one, but yeah, Don's just great to be around. Did you see the picture Paul O'Neill took with Whitey Ford?
Yes, it was beautiful.
So sweet.
Yeah. It's on Twitter if anybody wants to see it. It's a great picture.
Bro, she not watching the game, bro. She not watching the game.
I'm doing both.
All right.
There's Scott Kingery, but first to throw to first, chasing back Nick Williams.
Yeah, I heard about Junior, man. Some sad stuff, man. Pray for his family, honestly. I put up something on my Instagram. I put up something on my Twitter, and it's really sad.
After Bobby Brown, Al Downing, being able to have conversations with those guys.
Ooh, that's a strike. Nice.
And of course, Don Larson. Kind of feel like.
Why did I think this game was like further on?
No, the baton's getting passed a little bit. You know, I miss Yogi. Still remember the days of Mickey and Joe D there. It just seems like, wow, the gap is closing on us.
Time marches on.
0-1 right here.
The 0-1. Fouled away. David, how about the sky? Chamber of Commerce sky. Just gorgeous. Philadelphia red, Philly red, interspersed with some Yankee blue. Gorgeous.
What would you call that color? The
Yeah, it was sad stuff. Sad stuff what happened to that kid, honestly. Really sad stuff.
Pinkish hue, I would think. Maybe his attitude too right now. He's not here. He'll be back.
Come on, 0-2. Ah, come on.
1 and 2.
Come on, get it together here. Get it together. All right, let's go. 1-2 right here. Nice. He's out. Ooh. Oh no, he's safe.
So Kingery down on strikes.
He struck out though. He struck out.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, you follow me on Instagram? Nice.
Off-speed pitch, a swing and a miss, and Romine with an unbelievable play right there.
He's so
To get rid of it.
No.
Another closer look.
Yeah, he's safe. He's safe.
Oh, look at him from the side.
He's safe.
Oh, yeah.
And gets the bag first, I believe. But Romine made that closer than it had any reason to be this close. Fantastic throw from Romine on a tough pitch.
It was Maikel Franco. I wonder if you noticed this, David. Gleyber Torres' tag is so fast. By the time he catches one, he gets it down to the body so quickly. He's got a lot of close calls there.
Makes sense. He's a fantastic athlete. We've seen it in the batter's box. His eye-hand coordination. I say eye-hand. Could be hand-eye.
Oh, we got a new subscriber.
Nubbed up the first baseline. Loizaga.
Nice.
First. That will do it.
Good job.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
I'm gonna see right now.
Left on base. We play 5. We go to the 6. 2-0.
Nope. I don't know. I want to see. Oh, I have Gleyber Torres shirt.
This is the Pepsi for
I have Gleyber Torres number 25 right now.
right, Aaron? Whatever you're craving, this is the Pepsi for you.
Buying a certified pre-owned Acura from Curry Acura is just like buying a
I have two favorite players. I had Derek Jeter and A-Rod.
Certified pre-owned Acuras that all come with a comprehensive 182-point inspection.
But right now, I would have to say probably Gary Sanchez, even though he's hurt right now.
Well, I got no idea who disliked the video. But at least they were here to like it or unlike it, so it's fine.
Thanks to our love it or leave it 3-day exchange policy. Curry Acura, Scarsdale.
Hi, I'm Bobby Harrison from Eastchester Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, where the customer always comes first. It's Eastchester's Summer Sizzling Doorbuster Sales event. Our deals aren't just hot, they're smoking hot. There's new doorbuster deals every hour. Pre-owned vehicles starting at under $1,000. Get a 50-inch TV with any purchase. Lease a new Jeep Compass for $198 a month. Credit problems? Have a job to make $250 a week? You're approved. Summer Sizzling Doorbuster Sales event. Eastchester Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.
Let's see.
Celebration event. For a driving experience about as far from ordinary.
Hey, don't say that about A-Rod.
And for a shopping and buying experience way beyond the ordinary, we need to visit Acura Westchester.
Better with the runners.
When is the All-Star game in Yankee Stadium?
I don't know. They haven't. It's probably not gonna be for a long time.
Lease a new 2018 MDX for just $419 a month.
Got 2 runs.
Wait, you're gonna Philly tomorrow, right?
Yeah. How far is the ride for Philly? It's about
3 hours.
no. It should be about 2 hours. 2 hours. And,
Gary Sanchez was placed on the 10-day DL with a grade 1 groin strain. As a result, Kyle Higashioka was called up from AAA. They also made another roster move today. Giovanni Gallegos
it's 2 months. He's out a month.
some more
Are you
depth in that
serious?
bullpen, guys.
Yeah.
As we know yesterday, that bullpen was
Yeah, he's
taxed
hurt.
in the extra inning
He
games.
got hurt in
Aaron Boone
yesterday's game.
said, "Don't expect to see Adam Warren, Chad
All right, let's
Green,
go, Giancarlo.
Holder in this one tonight."
Woo! I'm with that. I'm with that, Giancarlo. Let's go. That's right. You grab your nuts for that. You grab your nuts at him. Let's go. You seen him? Grab his nuts at him. Shift this. That's what he said. Shift this.
Ball was just absolutely demolished.
Yeah, he's hot right now.
Good thing the second baseman wasn't there. Would have gone through him.
Look at that smile.
117 miles an hour off the bat.
Let's go Andujar.
Here is Miguel Andujar. Yankees lead 2-0.
I thought it was Andujar.
Andujar.
High fly ball
Man,
to field.
Jesus Christ.
Hoskins comes in
First
to make the
pitch,
play.
too.
One away.
Oh, look how the sky looks over there.
Jeff Curry gave me a description of the clouds. He said they've been called cotton candy clouds.
First pitch.
Not those, the ones out towards center. There you go. And there you go again.
Come on, Bird.
Here's Greg Bird.
Nope.
Good job. When you swing at that.
Bird has walked and scored and struck out.
1-0 coming up right here. To Bird. Let's go. Nope.
And a strike from
It's not a good pitch to swing at, though. All right. 1-1.
Grounded to first. They go to second. Back to first. It's a double play.
Fucking shit, man.
Somehow they turn two on that one to end the inning. No runs to hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. 3-4-3.
We had long deployments in Iraq. Really grateful that USA was able to take care of my family while I was overseas serving.
It was my very first car accident. We were hit from behind. I called USAA, and the first thing they asked was, "Are you okay?" They always thank you for your service, which is nice because as a spouse, you serve too.
Jury's not gonna get called up until after July 3rd. I almost guarantee that.
USAA by bundling your auto and home insurance. Get a quote today. Your heart does it all.
Follow me on Twitter. Nice, thank you.
And if you have heart failure, entrusting your heart to Entresto may help. Entresto is a heart failure medicine that helps improve your heart's ability to pump blood to the body. In the largest heart failure study ever, Entresto was proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital compared to a leading heart failure medicine. Don't take Entresto with frightened. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARM. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto.
Word, I hope it doesn't rain while I'm out there either.
Possible. Entresto for heart failure.
As we go to the bottom of the sixth inning, we got cheesesteaks and we have a 2-0 Yankee lead. 2-3-0 for the Yanks and zeros across for the Phillies. Low Isaac has thrown 71 pitches, 5 innings, no hits, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts.
Man, Bird is batting 186. Sheesh.
I thought he was at 188.
Here's Alfaro.
Let's see. He just made out.
1-0.
Alright, I'm gonna let you
mentioned it also, Michael, in the pregame,
All right.
along with Meredith, and
I'm gonna go.
Yankees really needed this kind of an outing. Not only for Loizaga's confidence and only his third big league start, but coming off the heels of getting swept in Tampa in the extra inning game.
1-0 right here. Oh, shit.
2-0. Well, they would have been taxed if this was a short outing by Loizaga.
2-0. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. No walks. Let's go. I keep telling people that the Yankees are going to go after Bryce Harper, and they don't believe me. 3-0. Oof.
Turned him loose on 3-0. 3-1.
Or leave a like on the video, guys. Leave a like on the video. Share it on your social media. Subscribe to the channel. And turn on alerts. Alright, got the 3-1 right here coming up. Ooh, nice. Good comeback right here. Alright. Count's even now. I like to call it, this is the even count right here. 3-2.
Loizaga got a chance for a nice little comeback here. The leadoff hitter.
I'm telling you, he's not a bust. He's not a bust.
Game, Michael mentioned it. The pitcher, Velasquez's day is done. Time to be
3-2 fastball away. Ooh, that went in.
And there's the first base into the game for the Phillies. A 3-2 pitch, line to right field.
That went in. Supposed to be away. Not in. Clap for him, y'all. Clap for him. Clap for Jonathan Loizaga. Clap for him. Clap for him, man. First base hit in the bottom of the 6th inning. A leadoff base hit, man. Good job.
It's going to bring out Larry Rothschild. This is a nice visit. It's always when you have something going on, even though it's early, it's the 6th inning, and this is the right pitch and the right call. You've got to go after him, throw a fastball. Too early to be thinking about no-hitters or history.
People get real triggered about it. Don't know why, but I bet you Bryce Harper ends up hitting 280 this year.
And a 2-run lead, and now you have a leadoff hitter on, so nice visit by Larry Rothschild.
Bet you.
After something like this is broken up, that a pitcher can lose his focus a little bit.
They even have Marlon the interpreter covering his mouth now. It's an epidemic. That's Marlon Abreu does such a great job interpreting for the Spanish-speaking players. So here's Altair.
Let's go. Come on, let's get 2. Let's get 2.
1-0. David Robertson up.
Well, good job for him, man. Especially after his last outing. Let's get 2 here. Ooh.
Pitch number 80 on the way. Recently had a conversation.
You would be pissed if the Yankees signed Bryce Harper? No, you wouldn't.
Michael went on evaluating pitchers in game. When he goes to the technology. He can go to the video room and see the spin rate.
The velocity's dropping a little bit.
Your starting pitcher. And if he's starting to lose a little spin rate, that's going to impact him in real time right now on whether he's going to make a pitching change or not. So it's not just the eye test done from the bench anymore. A lot of these major league teams, I'm sure.
What do you mean save? How do you save assets when it's only money?
Information, and I know the Yankees do as well.
1-2 right here. Okay, good block, good block.
Not just velocity. We can actually check All the metrics, spin rate. Is he starting to lose?
Mike Trout will never become a free agent.
You can confirm the eye test. It's sort of like trust but confirm. So you want to know about modern analytics.
The Angels will never allow Bryce Harper to be Mike Trout to become a free agent. Believe that.
Pitching changes, especially with starting pitchers.
2-2 right here. What?
Side 3-2 now on Altair.
That bottom left-hand corner been inconsistent all night.
Life and spin rate measured in real time, and this is really close. We talked about, it's got plenty of play. We talked about Joe West being more of a hitter's umpire. There's another example, a borderline pitch going the hitter's way.
Fouled it back. So Gabe Kapler went with the only right-handed hitter he has on the bench. He has a lefty. And Dylan Cousins did not go with him. He has two switch hitters as well. He goes with the righty against the righty. Missed upstairs. And just like that, a rally for the Phillies. First and second, nobody out, top of the order.
Point does fatigue start to set in?
And also, David, is there a letdown when you give up that first hit? Although it's early, it's still the sixth inning. You can start to dream a little. When you give up that first hit, mentally, do you lose it a bit?
Well, you're aware of it. Absolutely. Every pitcher's aware of what's going on.
I don't know, 80 pitches from the starts that I've seen. It looks like he starts to tire. Nice.
Oh, strike on the outside corner.
That's what it looks like to me. It looks like around those pitches, it looks like he starts to tire. You get it? It's really tired, like around there.
Trying to check back off Faro. And then you have Andujar in the cutout at third. Throwing against the bunt. Slow roll.
Sorry.
Second base.
Take one out.
They have one out. They make it.
Barely got it.
Move up. It wasn't a sacrifice, but got the job done. It also gets Aaron Boone out of the dugout, which means
well,
he's getting out of the game. With Rhys Hoskins due up.
Double switch?
Wait, it's an exciting part of the game here. The double switch. Wait, get the camera right there. I gotta see this. My heart rate's going up.
Well, Mlowazic is going to be due up third in the seventh inning. So they're going to have to double switch somebody out as Robertson comes in. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Planet Fitness.
Who's getting double switched?
In just a moment, it's 2-0 Yankees.
Oh, Bird is out? Oh, shit. Maybe not. I don't know.
Designed for any road. Designed to power every season. This is the Acura MDX with super handling all-wheel drive. Designed for the city.
Visit your local Tri-Acura dealer for attractive offers on the MDX.
Scratch-off games from the New York Lottery and you could be one of over 4 million weekly winners.
2 bulls for $5. Bam, hit the truck.
I can feel the barbed wire is just digging into the paint.
Another ding, another scratch. It'll just be another chapter in the story.
Chevy Silverado, the most dependable, longest-lasting, full-size pickups on the road. Get 18% of MSRP cash back on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT pickups when you finance with GM Financial. That's $9,000 on this Silverado All-Star.
Yeah, that was a strike 3, man. It really was strike 3. That's the difference between one pitch, man. Freaking difference between one pitch.
For each post, T-Mobile will donate $1.
Umpire changed the whole complexion of that whole inning.
Well, that's going to do it for Loizaga. He'll watch the rest of this inning from the bench as David Robertson takes over the double switch as he gets a nice ovation from the New Yorkers here in the crowd. As David Robertson now fencing into the 6th spot where Greg Bird was, and Neil Walker coming in to play first base. So he'll hold that 9th. The spot vacated by Loizaga. So Robertson will try to get out of a second and third one-out jam.
I wish I was going to the All-Star game.
They'll give up a run with Hoskins at the plate. Hoskins was 0 for 2 against Loizaga. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 2-0 Yankees.
Let's go, D-Rob.
Huge spot for David Robertson here with 2 runners on.
So it looks like they take Greg Bird out of the game. Neil Walker's at first because of the double switch. And, yeah. Come on, D-Rob, let's go. 0-1 coming up. Okay, he swung. 0-2. 0-2.
His responsibility. A good outing by Loizaga.
I like the move by Aaron Boone. I thought Loizaga was starting to lose just a little bit off of his stuff and his command. And
Oh, 2.
especially for a kid, Michael, as you know, just 38 professional starts.
What I'm saying is, what I'm thinking, right?
If ever there was a need for protection for a young starter, this
Why?
is the case with him.
1-2 right here.
Just messed with the fastball.
If he's due up 3rd in the inning, and you want to double switch him, I guess you could do that. What up, Carter? Nice. Oh, shit. Good job.
And Hoskins goes down on strikes.
Oh, my God.
2 away. Big strikeout for Robertson.
Let me see.
A lot of confidence.
No more jokes.
Let me go down to the dirt and get that swing and a miss.
Carter, what are you talking about?
Just walking.
Copper pinstripe strong hat. Word.
I don't know if that would have made a difference or not, but great job by Romine of tracking this ball in the dirt.
And here's the dangerous Odubel Herrera. Seems like he's arguing with a fan who might not like the fact that he didn't run to first.
You betcha. Not sure if he even saw the ball and how far it got away from Romine.
All right. Let's see. Nice.
Boy, Herrera does not get cheated on his swings.
Hoskins almost inviting the cat calls at this point.
All right. Ooh.
Take all the way there by Herrera. He takes low 1-1.
Herrera swings at everything. Sean, you're a Philly fan?
See there. Very much of a guess hitter. Just by his first swing, what he's looking for, he can look bad and then come back the next pitch and be right on it. So No doubt about it. He's trying to match wits and guess which pitch is coming.
1-1. Oh, the ball outside. Curveball outside.
At the plate, that his front foot is almost on the back line. It's almost like he's directly facing the pitcher. A lot of movement.
And he closes to the extreme and almost on the plate. His leg is almost in the strike zone. At the peak of his leg kick, his knee is almost in the zone.
I wonder if he would be more susceptible to off speed because he seems so geared up for the fastball.
You would think that, but he guesses and looks for that and sits on that type of pitch as well.
Come on, 2-1.
2-1.
Woo.
Now 2-2.
Joe, where did you get the J? I want to thank the Lord. Oh, I got this. I got this from Steiner Sports. So you can go to Steiner Sports. They have them there.
He was looking for it to be in. Robertson got it away. But yes, Michael, you're right. It's a good point. With all that movement, if you get him out in front, it's hard for him to stay back.
All right, the 2-2 coming up.
2-2.
Ooh, right to Gleyber Torres. Good shit. Got out of it. Yes. Good shit, D-Rob. Woo! Good job. Awesome job for Jonathan Loisiga with 5 1/3 innings pitch, 8 Ks. Good job out of him today, man. Just a awesome job. Gave us some no-hit innings, pitching to the 6th inning without a hit, and did an awesome job today. He seems to start to tire around 80 pitches, but you could probably think about that because the Yankees are kind of scaling back his innings in the minor leagues, so he's probably not built up to that yet. But it's good. Great outing for him. Good way to put the last outing just behind his back and just keep looking forward. So just a good job, man. Johnny Lowe, baby. Johnny Lowe. So Mox says Yankees ass. Yeah, you know the Yankees are 50-25, right? In case you didn't know. Yankees are 50-25, Papa.
During Hyundai's 4th of July sales event, celebrate America's birthday.
25 games over 500.
And a whole lot of savings. Right now, get remarkable deals on our full lineup.
Yankees suck, though. Yankees suck. You know, when people say that, show me with numbers that the Yankees suck. All right? If you know, if you're smart, show me with numbers that the Yankees suck instead of you just throwing out gibberish, bro, because you sound dumb when you say that. So use numbers to support your argument and say that Yankees suck. Why they suck? Tell me why they suck. And you can't. Try. You know what? Look up the numbers. You might even convince yourself that the Yankees don't suck. Once you start looking at all the numbers.
We go to the 7th inning. Hector Neris.
Sure. 60-25. I'm good for it.
From the minors, he'd been very ineffective. He was going to be their closer, and he just kept failing. Look at the numbers. They're ugly. And they told him, listen, we want you to be here.
Because of you? Wow. That's a good comeback. Hey, you're fun at parties.
Called him up before this series. Last Monday, he was sent down to Lehigh Valley. That's AAA. He had a 10.13 ERA in his last 9 games. You see the Cadillac scoreboard, 2-0, Yankees over the Phillies. But he came back today with a Dubre Ramos hitting the DL with right shoulder impingement.
When you're talking about a 29-year-old, Michael, that really had established himself, broke in 2014. He's appeared in 216 Major League games.
Herrera choked.
With a career 3.34 ERA, so a couple of, really 3 good years for the Phillies, and then, as you said, sent down.
All right, let's go. Gleyber good time right here. 2-0 coming up. Oof.
And you know what?
Down and away. That's.
Took up the entire team.
Eesh.
Everybody was close with him. Everybody liked him. And they were all commiserating with him when he was sent down. But a short trip down there. Let's see if it did anything.
2-1. Ooh.
2-2.
Got him with the all speed right there. That was a good pitch. Got him with the all speed.
So in June, the ERA of 5.91. That's the Phillies bullpen. Only the Rockies is worse by a lot. 8.22 ERA.
3-2.
Weak spot of this team. Now we've already seen the Astros. Or should I say the Nationals make a move. Kelvin Herrera, and that's a team that the Phillies will be battling. So they need a big time lock them down closer, and those guys are not going to come cheaply.
3-2. Oof. Labor. Damn, that was a bad swing right there. Red Sox not playing today. Yup. Indeed, the Red Sox are not playing today.
We're in the 7th inning. It's 2-0 Yankees. Yankees have 3 hits, and the Phillies have just 1. There's Austin Romine 0 for 2 tonight. A fly ball to center and a strikeout looking.
Oh, man. Come on, Romine, get on base here. Nope. Diego. Phillies need to invest more cash in their bullpen. They probably do, yeah. Joe, how early do I have to go to the game? I would probably be there like around, I don't know, maybe 5:30 or so. 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Trying to throw it where
At least that's what time I would get there.
Throwing it where you're trying to throw it. Sometimes the velocity's still there. Sometimes nearest a splitter. Still has good break on it.
Up the middle.
Oh my
Grabbed
God.
down by Hernandez. He takes a base hit away from Romine.
He doesn't. The shift does. Goes a Met
It's
fan.
always command for pitchers. Philly very progressive in their positioning. Even on Romine up the middle, it's not a base hit.
Because of the double switch, here is Neil Walker. Now he steals. Low 1-0. They shift for the switch hitter back.
Guys, are you having any problems with the channel at all?
1-1.
I don't know what the hell's going on. Shit.
Weak wave right there, 1-2. Walker's first at bat. Swing and a miss. And Maurice with a nice
Misses.
bounce back inning coming out of the minor leagues. Time for the 7th inning stretch in Philly. 2-0 Yanks.
4 straight nights with a teething baby.
3 weeks without a day off.
2 solid months on the road.
1 long season after another. Help.
Help.
When your battery's running low, grab a sugar-free vitamin-packed 5-hour.
Do you watch the games live every day? Yeah, unless I'm there at them, honestly. Some days I can't watch it, but I'll listen to it on the radio. Like if I go out.
Energy. Get back to 100%.
Why turn a meal into a snack when you can turn a snack into a meal? A 3-cheese blend pico de gallo, double the marinated steak, and a medium drink.
It's so cute.
Taco Bell's new $5 steak nachos box. It's kind of a big meal.
How do you become America's best-selling brand?
We've got room.
You help drivers save the day. Outsmart traffic.
Waze says it's faster to take the side streets.
Perfect.
And protect those who matter most. Keeping more people coming back year after year. That's Ford. The SUVs ranked #1 in brand loyalty. Get an Escape with an extra $750 bonus cash for a total of $1,750, plus 0% financing for 60 months or lease for $149 a month.
It's time for your Tri-State Ford update. Bob and Jack with you in studio, and for Jonathan Loaizaga, nice bounce-back performance.
A lot for the Yankees to like with his 5 1/3 one-hit innings, but 3 at
Neil Walker doesn't get enough at bats.
First inning, 10-pitch strikeout of Hernandez.
Word, guys, that's positivity here. I mean, there's no reason why not to be positive, honestly.
All a chance for a young pitcher to lose his way. He never lost his way. He trusts his stuff.
We'll break down Loaizaga on the postgame. See you later, guys.
Thank you, guys, and we'll hear from Meredith as well on the postgame. Time for the game summary, brought to you by your local Nissan dealer. Not much offense. 2-3-0 for the Yanks, 0-1-0 for the Phillies. Loaizaga, the guys just talked about him. Vince Velasquez went 6. Gleyber Torres an RBI double. Aaron Judge a bullet line drive home run right down the left field line over the 334-foot side. So Robertson got out of the second and third one-out jam without allowing a run in the 6th. He's still out there for the 7th. They'll face Santana, Williams, and Kingery. Santana, ground ball to second, and a walk.
All right, guys. So let's see. All I'm saying is,
in a tough spot here, trying to go hitter to hitter with Betances warming up.
Cadillac scoreboard 2-0. Yankees up. Capel was talking about the fact that
3-1 now.
Santana, please swing 3-0. Santana wants no part of it. Just doesn't like swinging on 3-0. And he takes a walk. 2 walks for Santana. MLB at bat is your #1 Yankees athlete.
Bro, if you're the, I don't know how good of a Philly fan you are, bro. If it's like this.
Such as the MLB.TV game of the day, pitch tracking, in-game highlights, live radio broadcasts, stats, news, and more. Download MLB at bat today. So Santana walks for the 2nd time. And here's Nick Williams.
I don't know what's going on here. Oof. Nice. Let's get to D-Rock.
Real worry about the base runner. Santana's got a one-way lead, and Betances is ready.
Nice. Good pitch. Very good pitch.
Gets away. Roman can't find it. Now he locates, but by that time Santana's on second.
Oh, come on.
That'd be a wild pitch.
Yes, it will. It's a breaking ball. And Romine tries to backhand it instead of block it. That's clearly a mistake. He gets fooled on the pitch, knowing that a breaking ball's coming. Does not get over to block ball. Tries to pick it.
2-2 right here. Woo! Strike 3? Why the hell are you standing there? What the hell?
With the hammer. Good pitch.
One away. That brings up Scott Kingery. Kingery 0 for 2. Lined out to second and struck out.
Let's go D-Route. Ooh, shit. Damn it. They got their first run. RBI single, man. That wild pitch.
Decisions. For a big league manager, and Robertson hangs this one after the previous one was a good one for a strikeout. This one rolls on the inner half of the plate, really more on the inner corner. Good job by Stanton here to cut it off. Kingery gets a gift on a hanging breaking ball.
Imagine if it was Gary Sanchez.
Throws offline a little bit. Torres does a good job. Here comes Aaron.
What was the one that had a wild pitch like that?
I think that Boone had to break something up there because Robertson was barking at Joe West. And then Romine took Robertson back to the mound. Not sure what pitch he was really angry at him about.
Like the whole sequence, maybe even the leadoff walk, a couple of close fastballs, borderline.
Trying to handle the baseball.
Oh, this is not about the strike zone. See, almost Joe West saying, that's my job.
And Joe West is stopping Romine. Romine said, "That's okay, I'll take the mound visit." And then Boone smartly came out to break it up.
It's about the baseball. Which one Robertson wanted to throw. Joe West has always had a little Barney Fife in him, Michael.
Joe West. Let's get out of this inning, man. Oh, 1. Nice, good pitch right there. Better not get ejected. Don't say anything. All right, we got an 0-2 right here. Come on, D-Rob. Yes! That pitch was way out of the zone.
Best fastball he's thrown in a while, 93 miles an hour. Look at that movement.
He was pissed, that's why.
Rivera-like movement. Late.
Joe West is a good umpire.
Well, that's going to do it. As Robertson gives the ball to Boone. Boone goes to the bullpen. We'll come right back.
Oh, excuse me. I thought we were putting them in the back.
No. Won't work up there. Leaves blocking that, so it only works right here.
Well, it's pretty ugly there.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly. It's not ugly.
Pretty ugly.
Oh.
Clear and pretty.
No, I'm saying it's super ugly.
Super 2? Yeah. Would you go online and put that in review for me?
Yeah, I'm going online right now.
Yeah?
Those words, right? Super pretty.
I got words.
Satellite TV is selling it.
Trust you.
Don't buy it. For no ugly dish, choose Spectrum.
Trees
This
coming
summer,
in, Nacho.
find what you love in New York State.
He better not be coming in. Damn, he's bringing in Dallin right now.
Visit iloveny.com to plan your family's summer vacation today.
The Infinity QX60. Impressive performance and seating for 7. Lease the Infinity QX60 for $429 a month. Visit your local Infinity retailer.
Well, fans, you're going to want to make sure you're at Yankee Stadium on Friday, July 27th for one of the hottest collectibles of the season.
I don't know if Betances is the guy you want to go to right here.
In the 2018 Collectible Series presented by AT&T, for the first 18,000 guests in attendance. For tickets, log on to Yankees.com, visit the Yankee Stadium ticket window, Yankees Clubhouse shops, or call Ticketmaster at 877-469-9849. Season's going to start Friday against the Red Sox at Yankee Stadium. And Dylan Betances will try to get the final out of the 7th inning here at Citizens Bank Park.
Uh-oh, guys.
Oh. As Aaron Boone and David Robertson are going to talk about what happened and why they're still a little bit steamed in the dugout at that guy.
It looks like, but Aaron Boone is going to test the Betances one inning theory here. And Betances comes in with 2 outs and a runner on.
Here's Alfaro.
2 outs and a runner on right now.
Alfaro got the first hit.
In the bottom of the 7th inning. Let's see. Hope it works.
Leading off the 6th inning. Phillies have just 2 hits.
All right, come on. Okay. 97. Yeah, people take it too far. People take it too far, Jake.
Yankees, bottom of the 7th inning. That's Citizens.
1-1 right here. Oh shit, he's going.
Runner goes, pitches outside, throw.
Oh my god.
But Kingery stays right there.
Oh my god. Guys.
The ball is way outside and probably an ill-advised effort from Romine, as you see from the sidearm, Thurman Munson style.
Not the best defensive inning for Romine.
Yankees catch a break. I mean, Romine really had no shot here. Probably should have eaten it, and Kingery should be on third, except he stumbled trying to get up.
So now the tying run is in scoring position on the stolen base.
All right, 1-2 for Betances. Woo! Strike 3! We got it! Woo!
One man left. Let's go to the 8th inning in Philly. Yankees lead 2-1.
Nasty curve.
The moment you realize
Good shit, Killer Bay.
party requires a good backyard.
At Lowe's, we have everything you need to create the outdoor space you've always wanted.
Shop Lowe's and save on a Charbroil 5-burner grill, now $199.
Some is swell. All is amazing during Blinds to Go's All Shade Sale. Take 25% off. Roller, woven wood, solar, cellular, sheer, Roman.
That shit was good money.
Woo!
Woo! All right, we out of there. Good job.
Come on, reel it up. You gotta reel it up now,
Disgusting,
buddy.
dirty.
Reel it
Yeah,
up.
use all the words for that. Disgusting,
Reel it up.
dirty,
Count him up.
filthy,
Bring him in. Is that a boss?
hobo. Everything you want to use.
Whoa. You caught that all by yourself?
How old are you to catch that? You're 3 years old?
What the fuck?
Show me how many fingers that is.
Smoking is an addiction. Talk with your healthcare provider.
All right. Let's see. Got 68 people in here.
A few is fun. All is awesome during Blinds to Go's All Shade Sale. Take 25% off every shade in the store. Roller, solar, cellular, all 25% off. Now extended by popular demand. Blinds to Go. We make it easy.
Oh man, I'm an idiot.
Another battle here at Citizens Bank Park as the Yankees
Emojis.
coverage starts at 6 with Audi batting backs today and the Chevy Yankees pregame. Then we're back to call all the action right here in Philadelphia. That's all on this.
My bad, y'all.
Fox Sports Go. Great pitching matchup tomorrow. Luis Severino. See the start.
I'm going to that game, baby. You know we out there. We making a video for that one, boy. Emojis are this shit. You guys don't use it enough in this chat, man. You guys need to start using emojis in here. Let's go. I want emojis. I want emojis in here. Alright, let's go. Come on, Gotti. Gotti party. Let's go with a Gotti party. Let's go with a Gotti party. Cup of ice. I did. I refilled the ice. What do you mean there's no more ice?
What you mean? Which one?
I refilled the ice tray.
The white ice tray or the red ice tray?
The white ice tray. Got it.
44,136.
Emojis in here. That's what I'm talking about. Want emojis.
And you can see here the Philly fans battling the Yankee fans. As the Yankee fans are chanting, "Let's go Yanks," and the Philly
That's
fans
right.
are
That's right. Let's go Yankees. That's what I want to hear. That's right. Cover your ear, Philly fan. All right, we got that 2-1 coming up. Yeah, you see, that's how you make a chat lit, man, with mad, like, emojis and shit. Like, y'all doing it up. Yeah. I mean, y'all talking, yeah. You want to talk, too, but that's how you make it lit.
Conflicted family right there. Someone will be happy tonight.
Come on, Gotti. Let me get a party. Come on, Gotti. Nope. I just came back.
You know, every team's got a chant. You know, let's go Phillies, let's go Mets. There's something about the Yankees, though, when you hear that chant. Maybe it's just the name Yankees.
Could be.
That particular chant travels well.
Joe, Young King to the game tomorrow. Who, Noah? Nah, I'm not taking Noah. Not on the road trip. No way.
I think that's where our king, Derek Jeter. There you go. Rounded up the middle.
Base hit, base hit, base hit, base hit, base hit. Let's go, got it. Let's go. Where did I get my sound effects from? I have no idea, but I can't wait until I get the little surround sound music stuff in here so I can have a nice little board, and then somebody gets a hit, I'll just press the button and then a sound comes out. Where's the water?
You said a cup of ice.
Well, alright, maybe there's enough water in here for me. You put all the ice cubes?
Yeah, we filled it. Damn, his son looks mad disappointed.
She tight. Yeah. Alright, let's go, Judge, right here. You know what? I'm going to get the bat. I'm going to get the bat, alright? Woo. I'm going to get the bat, alright?
In back-to-back years, in so few games, was Granderson,
Alright, let's go.
And the only other Yankees, how about these names?
I might do something, or I don't know, get a strikeout and be like, oh yeah. I don't know, I'll do mad shit.
Look, babe, they're telling you the chair is nice.
It's almost like the Mount
Thank you. Who said that?
Jake.
Alright, let's go 2-0 right here. Nope. Michelle got me this chair.
I did. Fucking expensive ass chair.
Yeah,
it's worth it though, because it's comfortable.
you said it's uncomfortable.
Well, for you, it's comfortable.
Huh?
Because I'm short.
Let's go 3-0 right here. Judge isn't going to swing, is he? He's not going to swing.
He better now.
Because he's not going to throw the pitch. That's why he's not going to swing.
My guess would be yes. We've seen him do it before this year.
Is that a replica bat?
With some success.
This is not a replica bat.
Aaron Boone believes in that.
The P72.
Sometimes it might be the best pitch you see.
My uncle actually gave me this.
Thinking he could sneak one by.
Nope. Walk for Judge. My uncle that used to play baseball gave me this bat.
Hi, Yankees pinstripes.
And this is a model P72. This is actually the same model that Derek Jeter used. That's why you see that there. Derek Jeter.
So Morgan gives up an infield single to Gardner, then walks Judge. First and second, nobody out.
Nobody out.
Alfaro goes out
First
twice
and
for
second.
now he has to face Gregorius.
Santon Bomba coming up.
P72 has a long barrel. It's not really a... Oh, what the...
Why are you stroking that thing?
Oh, baby. I didn't. And you're the one thinking like that.
They're back as he started to swing the bat again. I guess the 1986 World Series, the Darryl chants at Boston were pretty good too.
All right, let's go.
No,
Ooh, bunt for Didi! A bunt for Didi! And he's saved! That's the tie-run! That's it all! A bunt for you! A bases loaded for all of you! No outs! Woo!
See? I come over here and stuff happens.
Nah.
Oh, this is going to bring a smile to so many people's faces. The bunt. And it works.
That was a perfect bunt, too.
First and second, nobody out. Disguises it, actually waits till the last minute to score.
I was like, no, oh no, triple play. No, don't say that. Don't jinx it.
All right, let's go. Oh, we got the bat out for Big G.
Giancarlo. Ooh.
Up.
Oh, gee.
The batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. All right, let's see. Giancarlo coming up. You guys filling it up with emojis. Fill it up with emojis. Giancarlo. Hulk smash.
Yeah, don't break your...
You ain't got to worry about that, bro.
Don't break the TV.
Yes, I did, because you can't lean on it.
You're the one leaning.
I'm not.
You're just like this.
I'm like this. So you lean on it. Over there, there's no support. You're not supposed to lean on the table.
This is the Pepsi for serious fans and serious eats. This is the Pepsi for Sundays at the ballpark and days off at your favorite pizza joint. Right, Aaron?
The bunt is criminally underrated too.
This is the Pepsi for you. The best of the best go head to head on the biggest night of the summer.
I can't get water. I brought you a cup of ice.
Yeah, for you apparently.
Yeah, for us.
Damn.
For us.
Scooby-Doo Papa.
It comes in 65, 72, 80, or 90
I hate Bob's.
In navy or chocolate. With Bob, it's your choice. Only $3.99.
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Is it weird that I'm referring to myself in third person?
Let's just hope.
This July on Yes, don't miss a special two-night
They look like
television
shit.
event
Fight,
featuring
fight.
the full-volume Yankeeography History of the Yankees on back-to-back nights during the All-Star break. This definitive
All right.
chronicles the over 100-year proud and glorious history of
Grand slam, sex fly down.
He said LeBron James got robbed for Coach of the Year.
Oh, damn.
Coming July 18th and 19th. Only on Yes. Should be great. The new pitcher.
Yo, this is home.
Rios.
We get some base. Oh, Grand Slam. That'll be perfect.
Rios has to face Stanley.
All right, we're going to take out the bat here. Giancarlo with batting with no outs. Ducks on the pie for ya. What the f... Oh, man! That's what I'm talking about! Judge save! Let's go! Hit it over that shortstop. Hit it over the shortstop. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, Giancarlo. You're as hot as can be. On fire, fuego. Bum pitcher.
I'll take it. Yep.
Hit it over the shortstop.
That was just perfect. For a pitch. They're probably regretting that pitch change now, huh?
Nope.
Infield about halfway. And the thing that impresses me is that the ball's at Hoskins' glove and Aaron Judge hasn't reached third yet. Look at how fast he got home. You talk about elite speed.
He got there quick.
Yes, the high chopper.
Hit it over the shortstop, baby.
And Duhar with a pop-up. Shallow
For the
left
first
center.
out. Unless they drop it. He almost dropped that.
Whoa, that was shaky. That was shaky.
He's getting enough credit, Aaron Judge, for being a true 5-tool player. But right about here, Hoskins has the ball.
Daniel, you would think that.
That's not really even close to what should have been.
Hi, Lisa. Wow.
Gobbling up turf with every strike.
Well, here is Dylan Betances. They want him to pitch the...
He said he's praying to God. Betances is praying to God. What the hell? What the hell? Gary Sheffield?
little Sheffield there. There's a strike.
Look, I would be doing a safety squeeze here. If I were Aaron Boone, even the...
You still Betances on.
If you could push the ball to first base, you get a chance to steal a run right here. GD at third.
Oof.
0-2.
That's crazy out here.
No chance. The only chance here is to bunt. So I'm really surprised. With one out, a bunt down the first base line might get your run.
That's fine.
This is a big mistake.
0-2. God damn. Wow.
Wow. He looked horrible.
He looked like shit.
He certainly didn't get cheated on the swings.
It is good for the laughs.
Nothing wrong with having a little bit of fun, but glad he didn't get hurt. He should have bought it.
There's Gleyber Torres, infield backs up.
Yeah,
Yankees lead 4-1, 2 runs in the 8th.
Let's go, Gleyber. Gleyber good.
Count 1-0.
I'm leaving mad off there, son.
All right, let's go. Gleyber. Opposite field right here. Oof.
1-1.
Damn.
Yankees 1 in the second, 1 in the 5th, 2 here in the 8th. Phillies 1 in the 7th. Yankees lead 4-1, 4-6-0, leading 1-2-0.
Come on, 1-1.
Good eye.
Torres drove in the first run.
Yeah,
of the
base
8th.
hit. That'll be bases loaded.
Drove in Bird from second.
Nope.
with a
Unless
double
somebody runs.
down the right field line. Gregorius Rice at third. Stanton is at second.
Let's go, Glaber.
46 rubies.
Oh, come on, come on,
Oh,
Glaber.
he's swinging at
Ball
that.
gets away from Alfaro, but Gregorius stays put.
Pretty good story from Rios on the mound. Broke in 2011 in the minor leagues in professional ball. Really paid his dues, finally breaking into the big leagues this year.
Come on, Glaber. 2-2. Damn it. Try to go the other way. Try to.
The Yankees get 2 runs on 3 hits.
Something is something. At least it's for 2 runs.
What up, plane? Thank you, Gray.
They show this commercial every single time.
Listen up and I'll tell
I just don't like the sound.
You okay? You just laughing.
No, I'm laughing at the comments. What's that sound? Maybe this game started.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Batances, don't ruin it.
Why did you say that?
Kind of grimaces it. Then Stevie Donahue goes over, so are you okay? And he said, yes, he is. And when he came down the dugout steps, you could see Aaron Boone asking him, are you okay? Valentine pinch hitting for the pitcher.
I didn't like anything about that.
On the scoreboard, 4-1 Yankees lead. This is Yesmuel Valentine. Everybody gets excited when pitchers hit. And they all want to hit home runs. Sometimes you go a little bit out of your comfort zone.
4-1 ball game.
And he walks. Valentine.
We always used to do a drill, and I know it's different nowadays, but you know, an old National League pitcher with the Mets, we always used to do, as you see Chapman, gonna get hot right here, in the 8th. Just do a little butcher boy, we call the butcher boy drill, or a little half swing. And even pitchers, it's like playing pepper. Even the American League pitchers could do that in batting practice.
All right, come on, Betances.
Wait till the last minute and just swing around a little half swing. Just put the bat on the ball, try to hit it the other way on the ground, and you might steal a run.
Oh my God.
Second time you almost hit him,
Arizona. Here comes Larry Rothschild.
Velocity's down. Dylan's been used a lot lately. We talked about Aaron Boone's going to have to piece this one together.
July 2nd or August 2nd?
I guess the explanation, I don't know if it's a legitimate one, David. You know, what do you have, 9 or 10 interleague games that you play in the National League? I guess they don't need to be or want to be working with pitchers for 9, 10 games. In the National League, a lot of games that a pitcher can impact.
I think you should have pitchers bunting. I think you should have pitchers doing that little butcher boy drill. I think you could do it with everybody. Before you play interleague games, you could do it in the cage, not even on the field. Do it in a very controlled setting where there's no risk of injury. Almost just like playing pepper. Like you used to play pepper in the backyard when you were a kid.
Well, he has lost the strike zone. He walked Valentin. Now he's 3-0 on Hernandez.
All right.
And there's a strike.
What if that was a World Series game? How would you play it then?
All right, 3-1. Oof. Nice. Nice. Good job. Good job. All right. Good. Let's piece this together, y'all. Hopefully, Betances can lock it in. And we're good to go.
Aaron Judge has been fan-friendly today, as he was warming up with a fan in the stands earlier. Imagine the thrill that is for the fan.
Oh, that's what a kid.
Just a kid, too.
Kid's got nice arm action there.
Yeah.
It's a player. Aaron Judge gets it.
Let's go. Ooh, strike. Okay.
What? Whatever. I'll take it.
Is going on and on about this punt. He's right. He's right. The Yankees could have got another run there.
That definitely wasn't a strike.
Dylan Betances was not going to hit a sac fly there. He probably wasn't even going to make contact. The guy's a reliever. Okay? So instead of having him swing, I get it. 1-1. Ooh, okay.
1-2 on Hoskins.
Chapman is ready. Herrera on deck. My guess is Aaron Boone hopes Dellin can get this one and maybe go to Chapman.
All right, let's go. Come on, Dylan.
1-2.
Ooh.
Chop slowly to third, charging and Duhar.
Nice.
Valentin moves to second.
All right.
2 outs. 1 out of 2nd.
A little peek over to the bench now that the out is made, and you still have the safety of a 3-run lead. Even though Chapman's ready, they push it here now.
Nah, I'm not going to the game on the 2nd. I'm going to the game on the 3rd. Against Atlanta.
With another base runner, Chapman
Herrera better do something. Oh, okay.
got a little cushion here, though, with a 3-run lead.
There's Odubel Herrera.
All right, Betances, let's go. Oof.
Missed outside with the breaking ball. 1-0.
Way
outside.
Holy shit.
And you can tell, Dave, we mentioned it earlier, Herrera decides before pitch even comes if he's even going to offer. He just doesn't even engage during the pitch. He's done it twice already today.
He knows you need another base runner. He's going to be very selective here. Getting on base is really important now to give Santana, who's on deck, a chance with one swing to tie this thing up.
Come on, Batanz. It's 2-0 right here.
Does it again. He just takes the pitch for a strike.
That was a ball, but okay.
So he was intent on taking a strike.
20 pitches. 21 now.
All right, 2-1 right here. Ooh, nice. All right, come on, Batanz. Let's get him up out of here.
That was 99 miles an hour. The fast pitch speed analytics brought to you by Fios by Verizon. Herrera's 0 for 3 tonight. 2 strikeouts and a ground ball to second.
Come on, 2-2 right here. 2-2. Let's go. Fuck this.
Outside. And it's full.
Oh, you got Joe West out here helping you. Full count, man.
All right, full count right here. Come on, Batanzas. Oh, my fucking Lord.
So that brings up Carlos Santana as the tying run.
Bring Chapman. Bring in Chapman.
And here comes Aaron Boone. You didn't want to do this because now Chapman's got to get this out, sit down, and get 3 more outs. But this out, important right now. Santana is the tying run. Yankees lead 4-1. Chapman coming in.
Way to fuck up Batanzas' confidence. What do you mean? What are you talking about, Jake?
Introducing the most advanced Infinity ever made. The all-new 2019
I don't know. What is he? Drunk? What are you, drunk?
Lease the Infinity QX50 for $399 a month. Visit your local Infinity retailer.
Here's money for pizza.
Leave him in for what? To let them hit a freaking
The boys are online. The internet can slow down, and
You guys started Fios?
game tying home run? Come on.
Network
Come on now.
ridiculous speed.
What are you saying?
It has like 100 devices online at once.
Interested?
Yeah.
Talk later.
bye, boys. Don't even think about going online.
Whoa. I can't work like this.
The 100% fiber optic network means more speed for more devices at once. So get a Fios Triple Play with a 2-year agreement and choose a free Samsung Chromebook 3 or credit towards other Samsung tech.
Do you understand the gravity of your illness? Shortness of breath, chest pain. Should I continue?
You gonna help me?
No, I can't. At least not here.
Have you ever been to the United States?
I need you to see the paper because I have to come to you. I don't want to die.
What the hell?
So the Yankees go to their closer to get the final out of the 8th inning. And Chapman's been great. No two ways about it. This will be his 35th game. 22 out of 23 save opportunities, 57 strikeouts in 33 and 2/3 innings. And he comes into a big spot. That's what closers do. First and second, 2 outs. Carlos Santana at the plate. Sanchez will watch the proceedings from the dugout. Yankees trying to hold on to a 3-run lead. They're up 4-1. Santana certainly saw Chapman during the World Series between the Cubs and the Indians.
All right, let's go. Come on, Chapman.
Chapman deals. Drilling up to left field and deep. Going back Stanton. Still back.
Yes!
Makes the play.
Holy shit.
God, I really thought that was out.
I didn't think it was out. It wasn't going to be in the gap. Good shit. One pitch, one out. Yeah, let's go. Woo! That shit finna be a breeze. Let's go.
Because it's not a car. It's Melanie. And she's a single mom, and she's got 2 kids, and she puts her trust in me to fix her car.
They're very important because it looks like it was a freaking
Taking
home run.
care of the customer. And there's only one way to do the job. It's the right way. My name is Alex, and I'm proud to keep your car running newer, longer.
Firestone Complete Auto Care.
Oh my God.
Firestone.
Range Rover Velar.
Thank you. Excuse my bare face.
The Honda 4th of July sales event is here.
What are you saying?
We're celebrating
Bare face
all across
means,
America
like, no
with
makeup.
brilliant deals on some of our most popular vehicles.
Wait, is that Steven right there?
Explore our great nation with KBB.com's best overall brand for 2018 during the Honda 4th of July sales event. Visit your Honda dealer today.
I watch the Yankees.
I'm on Louis Severino color.
Severino up top. Boy, is
Yeah, you probably should.
Open up the competition like it's Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, that's why I watch.
Tomorrow, Severino and the Yankees take on Philly in Game 2. Coverage starts at 6. Only on Yes.
The game is at 6? Isn't it 19?
No, coverage starts at 6.
After the final out, stay tuned for the WB Mason postgame.
The game tomorrow is in the morning.
Highlights and
I mean, in the
analysis
afternoon.
of this interleague clash. Plus, hear thoughts from Aaron Boone on the manager's report. You'll hear from Meredith Moroccan. So all that and more to come. Only on Yes. New pitcher is Austin Davis.
Oh my God, I thought you had it out.
And he's going to face Romine, Walker, and Gardner. Davis, one of 3 lefties in Gabe Kapler's bullpen. David, that Santana line drive had the sound. You did have the distance. Yeah, I did.
Real talk, that's me. That was me, bro.
It was bad. It sounded like sweet spot.
That just was funny.
0-2. Nice play by Stanton.
He ran it down, and he's also shown above average speed.
Yeah, they most likely will
men judge. You tend to think of them as, just big power guys.
Of course they leave Chapman in.
They're very
He's the
athletic.
closer.
Shreve is not fine. Please don't tell me Shreve is fine. Please.
Right field coming on Williams.
Don't tell me Shreve is fine. Shreve is not fine. The hell?
Okay, that was Antonio Banderas. Bring it, Shreve. Yeah, right.
What up, Barnes?
There's Neil Walker.
Let's go, Walker. More than fine? Alright, hold on. He's more than fine, right? Alright, let's talk. Since he's more than fine, right?
1-2.
A bit of tough spot for Neil Walker, Michael. You know, he's always been kind of an everyday player, and this first time he's kind of relegated to the bench. A super utility guy, showing signs of life at times. Last 15 games, though, just 7 for 47. And very sporadic work.
Shreve's fine.
Not a lot of consecutive at-bats at all for Neil Walker.
Since the beginning of September 2015, for Shreve, 110 and a third innings pitch, a 5 ERA, 5.75 WHIP, and 2.2 home runs per 9 innings. That's a long sample size, is it not?
Strike 3, Walker down looking.
Let's look at Shreve in the last 20 games, right? This is by James Smith. A 7 ERA, 3.33 batting average against, 9 for 27. People are slugging 777 against him. And he has 4 walks to 7 Ks in his strikeout to walk rate. I guess he's all right. He's all right, right? Good job.
Certainly lit up the strike zone.
I'm sorry. I don't buy it.
That's true. He did almost.
There's Gardner.
Blow a 5-0.
And there's a strike.
That guy's trash. He's a burger.
Just questions.
You stream Yankees live reactions every night. I do. Well, when I can, you know what I mean? If not, if I can't do it, then I'll do like a highlight video for that day. Which is kind of like what you see me recording. Yo, Shreve es una basura, loco. Ya tú sabes, loco. Ese tigre está enredado. All right, 1-1 right here.
1-2 on Gardner. Gardner.
He's going through a cold streak. A cold streak since 2015? How long is this cold streak, my man? I just gave you the sample size. Since September 2015, he has a 5 ERA, my man. How long is this cold streak? Come on, you just suck.
I'll give it a better look next time. I mean, what do you say to that? I just put my head down and walked to the dugout. You could actually talk to him.
My man said a cold streak. Wow, that's crazy. Yo, he dead said a cold streak. This is in September of 2015.
I had nothing to say. I said thank you.
I mean, that's crazy.
He said, yeah, it was close. I might have missed it.
2-2 right here for Gotti.
2-2. 3-2 on Gardner. Judges on deck.
Yankees gonna go down. Down where?
It means that we're gonna lose.
Oh, lose? Ah, Stevie, you suck. All right, let me see here.
He said he's a Cardinals fan. I think I
You're a Cardinal fan? Why are you worried about the Yankees? All right, let's see. 3-2. All right. Walker, Walker, Walker. Good job. 2 out walks. To get Judge another at-bat. Why not?
Aaron Judge, another plate appearance.
Judge is
1 for 3. His 20th home run right down the left field line. Solo shot the 5th, and then he walked.
He was just kidding. He was Shreve off that team. I think you and everybody else wants to off this team.
Bro, Shreve.
Yankees lead 4-1. We're in the top of the
Judge, hit it
No
out the
Shreve.
park.
Let's go, Judge. Make this a laugher. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. The base a hit. Oh, shit. Got it. All right. Okay. All right. Runners on the corners right here with 2 outs. Why not get Didi at that bat? Base hit. Bip, 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 bip. You left the freaking candy somewhere. You left the whole thing.
No. Yo lo puse arriba de la nevera.
I don't know. Go ask him where he's putting it.
Sometimes the hardest hit balls are the ones on the ground. Still found the sweet spot.
How you hurt yourself? I thought you were sleeping.
And once it hit the ground, well, even picked up speed.
Bro, lefties are tough to hit. You know, lefties are like destroying Shreve, right? Like lefties are like hitting like an insane number against him.
So first and third.
Actually, the walk-off home run yesterday was off a lefty.
And here's Didi. Swing and a miss.
The walk-off home run was off a lefty. The other night when he came in and he got in that bases loaded jam, the guys that got the 2 hits were lefties. All right, let's go. 0-1. Did it. Oof.
Now back quickly, 0-2.
Say hi, Noah. Why you awake, Noah? Why you hurt yourself? No,
4-7-0 for the Yankees. 1-2-0 for the Phillies.
All right, 0-2.
Last one. No mas.
Oh. No way!
Yeah, he sure is. Sophia's been sleeping. I thought he was sleeping too, but apparently not.
Left on base. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Yankees are up by 3.
No, no enseñe eso.
Hey, go put him to sleep. Go put him to sleep.
Set into the league between the Yankees and the Phillies. 4-7-0.
All right, can you guys hear? Oh shit! Hold on.
Jonathan Loaizaga looking to pick up his second victory with help from.
Can you guys hear or no?
Delabatansis and that man Aroldis Chapman who got the final out of the 8th. Although loud, it was still an out.
All right.
Leaving runners on first and second.
It's a little loud. Hold on, let me put on the volume.
Hit one long to left, but run down
there it
by
goes.
Stanton.
It sounds a little loud.
It was Nick Williams.
All right, let's see. Woo!
0-1.
No. You get credit for getting the save in the
All right, you can hear fine? All right, cool.
Chapman's trying to do right here to get 3 more outs.
Have to fix the sound.
David Robertson probably should get part of that save for what he did in relief.
We good. We're not showing the game. We good.
6th inning, and then of course what Chapman did in last in the 8th inning as well.
Left side and out of play.
It was certainly a high leverage spot that Chapman had last inning. Home run tied the game up, but he had 2 outs. David Robertson came in. I think that was the highest leverage spot to me. I mean, that was the key to the game, and it was the 6th inning. Loaizaga had a great
job today.
He really needed to get bailed out by Robertson.
Let's go 0-2 right here. Yes, good shit. That slide is nasty. Good job.
Yeah, he is good. Listen.
It's almost like he's got a new toy, right, with that slider. Left on left, watch out. Because his fastball's back this year. We've seen him break 100 miles an hour on several occasions. The life and the spin on his fastball's back, and now he's got.
Hey, you guys entertaining this Steve guy, man.
Lights out.
He's doing his job as a troll.
Here's Kingery.
Let's go.
1-1.
Nice, good job. 101. Get out of here. This hat. This is my hat.
Interstate 101.
I don't know why they giving him attention.
Glove off. That one had some heavy action to it, like a bowling ball.
Word.
Vete a tocar. O no vamos para la piscina.
There's Maikel Franco.
No, go to sleep.
For 3
Mira,
tonight.
salte. Se le va a quitar el sueño.
Chapman's got a good slider tonight.
Yankees 1 out away from snapping.
Yeah, I got one of those. I'm working on those shirts.
The last team
I'm gonna have a Sacrifice Underrated and a We Outta Here shirt.
The Yankees have had their first 3-game losing streak since 1954, so they don't want to start with a 4-game streak. The 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
Franco.
All right, got a 2-1 pitch coming up here, bottom 9. Come on, Chuck. Come on, Chuck. All right, 3-1 right here for Chapman.
It's got the other way. That'll be
Foul ball, okay.
And now the
All
Phillies
right, we got a full count.
strike. So does Chapman go 1-on-1? Does he go with the slider? Either one's going to be tough if he throws it in the strike zone.
Go with the cheese.
Should throw a fastball.
Give him with the cheese. Now let's go, Chapman. Full count. 2 outs right here. Bottom of the net. 102. 102 for Chap.
It's a different story if you need to avoid contact here. Even if Franco catches up to one of these great fastballs and hits a home run, it's only a 42 game. He can't beat you. You mess around with a slider and throw a ball, then you're inviting trouble. Now you got to walk. Chapman shaking off. Romine to get back to
Full count right here.
3-2.
102.
Late again on the fastball and fouls it away.
But the reason being, Michael, is you're supposed to throw a strike. So theoretically, you should have better command of your fastball than your slider, generally speaking. Now, if that's reversed, then okay, throw it in the strike zone. Whatever pitch you can get in the strike zone. For Chapman, it should be a fastball. Romine wants the slider.
Let's go. Come on, Chapman.
That is drilled to left.
Holy shit!
There it goes.
Damn, smack that.
Franco with a home run. Phillies still alive. It's 4-2.
Damn, he smacked that. He didn't want that slider. The whole at bat, he didn't want that slider.
Well,
He did not want that slider that whole at bat. You could tell. You could tell off of Chapman. Right there with 2 strikes at me. He did not want to go to that slider.
Yeah, somebody said that he was going to go.
What did I say, David? You can't hang a fastball?
Exactly.
It's okay. Still 4-2.
I mean, that's the problem you get to on a 3-2 pitch. You feel like you got to almost like roll one in there. You have to throw a strike. So it's not his best one. And after all those late swings on the fastball, he did him a favor and sped up his bat right there.
Chapman's tight.
Here's Alfaro. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. 1-0.
You can see here on 3-2, he doesn't finish it. It might not even be a strike. It's up out of the zone. Really, a nothing slider right there.
Come on, 1-0. Oh, he went.
Could not hold up on that fastball. 1-1.
Yep. Let's go 1-1.
And the pitch.
Nice. Let's go. Let's end this shit.
And Phillies down to their final strike.
Let's go, Chapman. Woo! Let's go! Game over. Yankees end their losing streak at 3. Win this. Clutch hits out of Gleyber Torres. Let's not forget about that double. Clutch hits out of laser from from Aaron Judge. Awesome job out of Giancarlo Stanton hitting it over the shortstop. And let's not forget about Jonathan.
Of course.
Just did a great job, man. He just did a great job today, man, with what he did. Gave the Yankees the left that they needed. It's just an awesome job, man. And bullpen, no stream today. Good job. Win this game, but let's go ahead. Let's get him tomorrow. I'm going to be in the stadium tomorrow. Go to Citizens Bank Park. But, yeah, man, it's just a good time, man. But like I always say, make sure you do keep your pinstripes on and keep it strong. Let's go Yankees, man. Peace.
The judgment-free zone is where you belong. For just $10 a month. $10 a month. Because everyone can use a little love.
My man, Mark, you salty, bro. You salty, my man. What's good?
The world judges.
What's good?
We don't. Join now in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness.
What's good?
Free.
Join Planet Fitness today for only $10 a month.
And some good stuff, man. If you guys haven't already, man, I'm glad we had fun, man. I like to keep people in here from like different fan bases too, so we can all interact as long as we keep it respectful. You know what I mean? Some people don't. But anyway, if you haven't already, make sure you leave a like on the way out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for joining today. Sean, are you going to live tomorrow? No, I'm not going to be live tomorrow because I'm going to be at the game. So I'm going to put up a highlight video of the game and me going there and all that stuff. But Wednesday is where am I? What the hell? Wednesday is a 7:05. Yeah, so we'll do Wednesday. Wednesday I'll do that. So we'll go from there, all right?
Buenas noches.
All right, guys. I don't know what the hell.